Okay, so this is part 3 of the Scales of War one-shot. I anticipate this being the finale, actually. Tonight we've got Takobi, we've got Path, we've got Vega, and the two sidekicks, Olmo and Arden. And I think it's the first time that Anthony and Ryan have played together, so I need you to give guys a chance to introduce your characters. And we'll start with Takobi.
Oh my goodness, I got to remember my character's bio.
Oh no.
Let me come back to you after you read it. Let me give you...
I thought I had it written down somewhere.
Is it on your bio sheet?
It was. It's not anymore.
Usually it's either under bio on the main sheet, or when you scroll up to the top of your character sheet, there's another bio and info one.
Yeah, it's not there anymore.
It's not there. I swear I didn't do that.
No, I know. I thought I had written it out too. Anyway, Takobi is he's a wizard for the far. He's a junior investigator, 3rd class for the Farstriders.
Like scouts.
Yes.
Well, that was probably before Anthony joined. The Farstriders was one of the very first groups in Chapter 1 of Scales of War. So he was part of one of the groups that was brought in to kind of help them fight off the horde that was besieging the siege of Bordrin's Watch.
Was the siege related to the siege of Injast? No.
Was not. I'm sorry, Takobi. Go ahead and continue.
I'm sorry. That's about it. That's all I remember. I'm afraid. I think it's I think I wrote it down somewhere in Discord. I'll see if I can dig it up.
Well, I just pulled up your character sheet, and backstory says blah blah blah.
Yeah, I was sure I wrote it down somewhere.
And as Ryan already mentioned before, Ryan, the little gnome has a horn coming out of his head. And I can't remember. Did it have a color? I thought it had a color, didn't it?
No, it was just a regular old horn. It's because I ate some magical fruit before testing it first. I just thought I'd just try it, and I grew.
And you're a gnome.
Yes.
It's a unicorn, a unignome, a gnomicorn.
Yeah,
it's really close to the Necronomicon.
Jeez. All right, so that's Ryan. Right. Anthony, go ahead and introduce your character if you would.
Sure. Path is a Tabaxi monk, and if you look at this picture, it's purple, but he's ugly as sin because he's a hairless cat. So he's just like the skin sagginess. He's a monk because he's obsessed with like deified objects, things that have been touched by deities and used in like holy wars or stuff like that, and maybe have like special powers. But because he's Tabaxi, all he really cares about is seeing the thing, like tinkering with it, and then tossing it away. So he doesn't really collect it. He's just like, oh, that's cool. This one's touched by the god of luck. And then he's like, flips the coin. Oh, that sucked. And then throws it away.
Throws it away, or he just kind of knocks it off the table?
Yeah, it knocks off the table. Works too, yeah. But so he's basically just traveling with the party looking for, what do you say it was? I think the hook was, there was some sort of, like, pillaged, what do you call it, refectory?
There's a shrine to Ilmater, is where you, I guess, ran into the party in the previous chapter.
Like, something like that. And then basically it's like, where are these relics? Just want to see them. Have you seen Guardians of the Galaxy?
Yep.
I need that guy's arm. I really need it. That's pretty much his thing.
All right. Thank you, Ryan. And I guess Gary, go ahead and introduce your character too, please.
You betcha. Vega is a Way of the Kensei monk. He's wood elf. He's neutral good. He doesn't have a drinking problem like every other character I play. He's probably the only one. He's not a very big guy. He's about 5'3", small in stature. He's got lots of movement, so he likes to run in and smack and run away. I think Ryan and I have played together before with Vega. And that's about it with him. And then
I always forget one of his favorite features, Vega.
Oh yeah, so he was cursed, and where a normal monk would have a bald spot, I'm actually missing my skull cap. So you can actually see it looks like brain up there. It's not. It's got a thin sheath of protection, but Yeah, it's exposed. It looks terrible, but he's not self-conscious about his look, so it's all good.
Okay.
He knows he's sexy.
All right.
And that's
And
Vega.
sorry, go ahead. So Anthony, you haven't played Olmo yet. I don't know if Don has really played him as he was originally played. He basically has the voice of Elmo, Tickle Me Elmo. So
Uh,
I'll expect that tonight whenever you're speaking for Olmo. He is a sidekick prodigy. It's kind of like he's a warlock slash wizard slash healer. I think he is the only one in the group that has cure wounds or healing word. Other than that, he's very low in hit points, and he's very low in hit points right now as well.
yeah.
Okay. Arden, Gary, I think you read his backstory. Do you want to take it? You want me to do it?
You betcha. No, I got it. He's
Okay.
I may not pronounce this right, but a furbolg.
Mhm.
He's blue with a red nose. He's disgraced knight of the Merchant Council. He was involved in the riots in Telfam, and he accidentally struck down a merchant lord. And his actions were deemed a horrible mistake, but they still couldn't trust him, so they excommunicated him. He now roams the cold lands to redeem himself for his mistake by helping those in need. Kind of like, Kung Fu, the old TV series. But he doesn't have a care in the world. He is unbelievably happy, and he only sees the good in life, and he's extremely positive. He sees a 30-foot drop, and he goes, "It's only 30 feet." So, yeah, that
Extremely
is,
happy, except when he's groveling.
except when he's cursed and groveling and lying on the ground, and his sweet dick all. So,
Thank you. All right, so that leads us into a recap of the last session. I feel like I got to take it a step further for you, Ryan, to get the full why we're here. So the group, after the events of Scales of War, they went back to Overlook, and they were contacted by a well-known, or maybe a thought to be well-known or rich noble that sent them basically a distress letter to save him. He's in this town of Irinla, which is in the realm of Rashomon. But the town of Irinla has been besieged by this plague that has, uh, there's rats everywhere, which the group is well aware of now since they've been here for 2 sessions. And the rats eventually infected some of the humans. They became like rat-like zombies. They've also seen like some giant like plague rats. They've seen some other rats that are like just missing parts of their body, kind of like Vega's head. There's a couple of them that had their brain showing. These swarms of rats. But this noble sent out this distress letter, say, "Please come save me," with directions on how to get to his house. And unbeknownst to me, when I started this session, the letter said the reward is 10.000 platinum. I thought it was 10,000 when I first read it. Then the group actually pointed out to me that it's 10.000. So we shall see what that means. So they were a little confused whether or not that really meant 10 platinum or 10,000 platinum. It is a name that some of the group was aware of. So it's not like they made up the name, made up the nobility. I mean, it is a name that everyone's heard of before and they are well to do. So they were sent here to try to free him from this city that's been plagued by this. The city is currently barricaded by the local militia, the Fangs of Rashomon. They're not allowing anybody in or anybody out because of this plague. The group did slip by them in a boat, slip by the blockade, and made it into town, and basically have been, I wouldn't say on the run, but their first battle was on the beach, was somewhat intense. I don't think anybody dropped in that one. At that point, I guess they realized there's just too many here to fight, so they started to basically run or sneak their way past the horde. And last session, they made it to, there's waterways in parts of the
Now,
city, and the waterway canals is one of the methods or ways to lead to this noble's house or his neighborhood. They made it to that waterway, and let me just here, I'll change to that map, kind of put that in perspective for you. Not sure how big the map is. You may need to scroll out or scroll down. I'll do a shift click of where they made it to.
And there's a massive zombie horde coming after us, just so you know.
Yeah, it's still on the map. Yeah.
Zombie ball.
Yeah, if you scroll up a little bit, you'll see the giant horde of zombies that were slowly making their way down towards them. But the group, this little orange thing you see on the map here, that is for lack of artwork available. That's the boat they're on, making their way down through this clustered waterway, and they just cleared all of the bad guys at the end of last session. So you're all on this boat, heading your way further down the waterway towards the neighborhood of where this noble on the map lives. That
All right.
anything I missed, guys?
No.
Oh, I know what I missed. During the battle, Arden, which has an AC of 20, started to try to get on the boat, but then some very strong rat mind powers took over him, and he groveled for like 5 or 6 rounds straight, and basically laid there while everybody else was getting murdered.
Yep.
That sound right, Gary?
Oh yeah.
And the best part too was when things tried to murder him, and his armor is 20, so they just didn't do squat to him. He's just laying there, crying, groveling while they beat on him.
Yeah. So everybody's low on hit points. Looks like Omo is actually, or no, Takobi is actually the better off out of everybody from hit point standpoint. Almost everybody's out of mana, keys low, hit dice are low, but you seem to be on the right path. Okay.
For
Any
the
questions
for
on
the
that?
record,
Yep.
for the record, we brought Arden to be the tank. He was very useful.
But did anyone die?
But did you die?
I think one person. Oh yeah, one person did go down, didn't he? Who was that?
Me. Me.
It was Path.
Yes.
Did you ever roll a DC 10 con save when you got up?
I don't think so. No, I was healed up. Somebody did a magic check on me to stabilize me, and then somebody else shoved a potion in my mouth.
Right, but maybe you haven't been playing with this since we put that rule. When someone goes down, you come back up. You roll a DC 10 con save. If you fail that, you have a level of exhaustion.
Nope, you did not do that. So you want me to do that now?
Yeah, please.
We got con save DC 10. Hey.
Okay, so add 1 level of exhaustion, and we're doing the 2024 rules. So 1 level of exhaustion means that I'm not gonna worry about your speed because you can run like fucking 800, whatever it is. But you have -1 to any D20 roll until you have a long rest or something that will cure a level of exhaustion. Okay.
I'm sad. So sorry,
right.
minus how much?
-1 to any D20 roll.
Any D20 roll. Cool.
Okay. All right. So
Sure.
let me read the little ending of last session, and that will set you guys up, and we'll pick it up from there. This is as you're making your way down the waterway beyond this last battle here. It says, the city shrieks and skitters as you paddle yourself upstream. Technically, I think it's downstream at this point. All around you notice piles of corpses, boarded up windows, the occasional large rat and or rat-wretched man. That's those zombie-looking things right here. We're calling those rat-wretched men. Lost place, sorry. But you also see a few guards and people hiding or running. It is, for all intents and purposes, a doomed town. It has no life, no prosperity, only this unfaltering plague of corrupted undeath. It is wretched. But nevertheless, you paddle on, hoping there will be no further issues. What you do notice is that in the brief time that the rats on land do notice you, they only follow along the banks in your direction, no longer jumping into the waterway as they did before. Some do drop in the water and follow, but they don't approach. Others make feeble attempts to climb into your boat, but they're easily knocked back while you're safely in your boat. It quickly becomes clear that most of them are not attacking, as if they are waiting for the opportune time to attack in force. And so, you sail forth towards the man you need to rescue. And so, next part is a skill challenge, but how you guys want to try to press your luck through these cluttered and bloody and corpse-infested waterways. Do you guys want to try to continue to be kind of stealthy as you make your way through, or do you want to go for speed? Obviously, going faster means you're not going to be able to hide yourself from those that are following you on the bankway. Going stealthily may be able to kind of reduce the number of horde things that are following you.
I mean, they're zombies, right? How fast have they been chasing us?
The big rats are fast.
Yeah, the big and little rats are relatively fast. The zombies walk slow, but for every time you lose 10, there's like 10 more coming up in the next section of town along the waterways. And last session, you saw that the zombie rat rich guys can't swim. Like when they fall into the water, they just sink and they try to, crawl over to the side and crawl back up. The swarm of rats tried to climb, or did climb the side of the boats at times, and there's also large plague rats that can also swim and climb the boats, but they haven't really been pushing that too much since you left your last encounter.
I like the idea of stealth.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, so if you guys decide that, it's going to be a group check, including the sidekicks this time. As long as you have more successes than failures, you pass. Needs to be
Okay.
three rounds, or I should say 3 successes before 3 failures, and then that will result in what happens next.
Gotcha.
All right, here we go. You want to do the players before the NPCs?
I want you to whisper your stealth checks to me.
Oh, my bad. I did mine in the open.
Yep, I didn't tell you, so that's my fault.
Okay, you want a stealth check, sorry?
Yeah, if we're doing a group stealth check, yeah.
Whisper it to him. Let's say do the players before the NPCs.
Yes, please. Like I'm still missing 2.
I didn't do almost yet. Do you want me to do Omo or hold off?
Oh, go ahead. Okay, who am I missing? I see Vega, Taco Bee, Vega again, and Path. Oh, you got to do yours again, Path, because I said whispering to me. That 15 doesn't count.
That's why. Okay, sorry. Didn't realize that. So being
As long as it's a DC 4 to beat it, I'm good.
Okay. All right, you guys are carefully kind of hide yourselves on the boat as you move along. You'll see that as some crowds do kind of tater off, there's still more arriving. It doesn't look like you've quite shook them yet. So, meta-wise, that's 1 failure as a group.
Ooh.
While you're doing this, as long as there's not an encounter, if you guys want to try to utilize this for a short rest, you can, but that'll be after at least 2 checks are made. Okay, so keep that in mind. And I also need everyone to give me a perception roll or investigation with disadvantage.
You or to
Whisper it.
whispering again. All right. Investigation with disadvantage. 2 GM disadvantage. Investigation is wisdom, right?
You can do it just for the PCs. You don't need the NPCs for this.
Oh,
one.
okay. Okay. I was just.
Okay.
That's fine.
All right. So Taco Bee and Vega, as you are making your way down and trying to be stealthy as you paddle along or hide or whatever you're doing, you come across in the lower hull of this boat, there is a locked chest that you didn't notice before. It was underneath like a tarp.
Oh,
What do you guys like to do with that information?
Break the F in.
Quietly.
Oh yeah.
Like we're stealthing.
Anybody have lock picking tools?
I do not see any on Almo, so no.
I can't tell you last time you guys had a rogue in your group.
Was it me? Was it me?
It might have been. Might have been
Yeah.
an NPC. All right, so what do you guys want to do with that information? Anything?
Uh,
How heavy is it? Is it small chest? Were you able to pick it up and carry it with us?
It's a decent sized chest. I'd say it's like roughly 4 foot wide by 2 feet deep, about 3 foot
Okay.
tall.
It's
Will it
Dolly
fit in there?
Parton as opposed to Jennifer Aniston.
yeah, she's.
Will it fit in
This
my
is-
bag of holding?
Will it fit in a bag of holding?
Yeah.
You tell me, how big is the opening on a bag of holding? Does it say?
We carried a corpse in one, so
2 feet in diameter at the mouth and 4 feet deep.
2 feet in diameter. Can it grow bigger than that? If not, then I'd say no. The chest can't fit into the opening.
Squeezing it over the edges, the 2 feet width. No, it's 2x3, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm just reading the description here. It's interior space, okay, 2 feet diameter at the mouth and 4 feet deep.
yeah.
Yeah, so you
Because it's
can't fit into the opening.
Okay.
2x4x3. Well, Path is worn out, and would probably just continue resting before trying to open this, especially because there's. I'm assuming we're still hearing skittering and there's still stuff on the shore.
Yeah, yeah.
Spin around and look for a key anywhere nearby.
Sure. I'll allow that after your next stealth roll.
And
Another
if we.
stealth roll?
Oh god, the bells. Those bells means there's rats nearby, Ryan.
Yeah, there are
Just so
rats
you're aware.
everywhere in this town. So yes, I just got turned that on at the start of I started the session. Oh, and for Ryan's, I guess, information. So every time they heard this sound, they realized that they made their way through town. This is basically the rats calling to others. All right. So if you guys aren't doing anything to the chest, you're going to try to spend your time investigating something else. I need one more stealth check from everybody. Group stealth check, everybody, including the sidekicks. Wow, guys. Meta knowledge, that is 2 failures at this point. You see, there are even more swarms of rats and rat-rich. A few large rats following you along the banks of the waterways you make your way through here. Just like before, a few of them dive into the water, try to climb up. They're easily kept back. Looks like they're kind of biding their time for something. So now, if you want to make some other kind of, what'd you say, Ryan, you want to do? Look for keys or something like that?
Do like an investigation check, I guess, and look for a key for the chest.
Yeah, you can definitely do that.
All right, to you or just publicly?
Whisper it to me. Okay. You come across a hat. I forgot to tell you, when they got on this boat, there was a couple of rat-rich folks like eating on some kind of a corpse. And you just happen to hold your nose and check out the bottom, what's left of the bottom torso of that person. And there's a set of keys in his shorts or his pants.
Good thinking.
Pantaloons.
Okay, I guess we'll be another round before we start trying the keys.
Did the 2 count as a short rest or no?
Yeah, the 2 checks counts as a short rest.
Yay! Let me get all my key points back.
So you can roll your hit dice if you want.
I believe I can't because that doesn't count as magical, so I don't get to heal.
That is correct. And remember, you spellcasters, you get 1/8 of whatever your max mana is if you're doing that. I know, Ryan, you do spell slots. What are your total spell slots equal?
Oh, you mean how many spells I can cast in total?
No, how many total spell slots would you have if you had all of them?
Oh, 3, 6, 7, 11, and that's like 11 including 1st through 4th level.
Okay, so you can either get back 2 first level spell slots or 1 second level. Your choice.
I'll take
Ooh.
I'll take a second level.
Okay. Well,
Those of you that burn hit dice, make sure you're updating that. And like I said, for Arden, I use that blue dot for him now, Gary, to keep track of his hit dice if you burn anything for him.
Yeah. Well, he didn't actually get hit. Oh, I guess he did. Shit.
Yeah, I think quite a bit.
So what is his
hit
dice? There it is.
So I'm looking for, yeah. 68. So 2d8 for Olmo. Ooh, Olmo, good job.
Mm.
Where do I see what?
It's right at the top, armor class hit points, and it says what the hit die is right next to it.
So Brian,
Oh,
I've
there it
got
is.
I got arcane recovery for my wizard, and it says once per day when I finish a short rest, I can recover spell slots equal to half my wizarding level rounded up. So 4
Okay.
levels worth of slots. If I can, because you said I could get 1 second level slot.
Yeah, that was just for my normal taking a rest thing.
Not
So
your extra
whatever
thing.
arcane recovery gives you, you can get it back as well. That's your choice.
Okay, yeah, I'll get some more slots then.
You said it was 1/4 of the spell slots to get back, Brian?
1/8. For every
1/8.
hour, it's 1/8 of whatever your max HP is, rounded up.
Good news. Max spell points, I mean.
All right, Gary, did you get your question answered? I
Yep.
think you were asking about his hit die.
Yeah, I figured it out.
Okay, and don't forget, if he has a con modifier, you add that for every one of those rolls as well.
Ooh, perfect. Another 9. Can use
So,
them.
Almo, everybody gets that, and Almo notices that that path isn't getting better, and because he got a little bit of magic back, he's going to use lesser restoration and cure the disease on path.
Okay. Just like that, he loses 2 more mana. All right, so
Yep.
he's no longer purple. That cures disease, right? Yeah.
Cure
2 more
disease.
All right, I'll get rid of his purpleness.
Does short rest remove 1 level of exhaustion or no?
No, it's got to be a
Or is it
long
only
rest
long
for that.
Gotta be long rest. Okay, yep.
Okay. All right, so now you can make that. I guess you're going to open up the chest with the keys. Is that correct, Takobi?
Yes.
Okay. Are you opening it up, or are you letting someone else do it?
I'll open it. That's fine.
Okay.
I'll have the rest of the group present just so there's they don't think I'm trying to steal anything. I'm not hiding anything. I'll just open it.
Everybody's okay with being within 5 feet of Takobi as he opens the chest?
I'm not. I'm at the front of the boat.
Yeah, I'm at the back of the boat. So, Olmo's going to take it.
Almost the 2 wizard folk. The 2
Yeah,
little wizard
the
folk.
tanks. The tanks.
Yeah, they get extra horns.
Okay. I just going to put the key in and turn it.
I sure am.
Okay.
You know
That
when
is-
you do this.
It is like
Good to
making you guys
know.
paranoid. Stick the key in, you turn it, you hear a click, and the lid pops open. Inside, you can see there are some fisher, like plain folk common clothes in there, but buried underneath some of the common clothes, you see quite a little cache of healing potions and mana potions. So,
Ooh.
Takobi, here's what I want you to do. Roll me a d12 plus 2.
So 6.
Okay, there are 6 normal healing potions in there.
Sweet.
Okay, and now I need you to roll me a d6 plus 2. No, not d6. d8 plus 2.
So 8.
Yeah, d8 plus 2.
I just
Oh,
did.
yes.
I rolled a 6.
Yeah. So, yeah,
8.
you found 8 normal mana potions. So I know you don't use mana. So the way these work is basically like 1 mana point is worth, it's like 1 first level spell slot. So if you want to divvy that out, however you guys see fit. So basically 2 mana potions would be a 2nd level spell slot. 3 mana potions would be a 3rd level spell slot. If you guys want to do it that way for Takobi. Assuming you guys are going to drink them all and don't want to just toss them in the water because they're probably poison.
Chug a lug,
Okay,
baby.
so I can't. Who else needs some mana potions?
Elmo.
How many does Elmo want?
Elmo. I can't do an Elmo voice. I gotta scroll up his sheet back and forth. So he has 12 normally. He's got 1. And sorry, how?
I got 8. So if he's the only one that needs him, I'll give you 4, and I'll take 4.
Sure.
Does that work?
Right. Yeah, that works. Where do they go? Where do you want them on here, Brian?
I'm going to drink them all and recover some. I'm going to drink them all and recover spell slots.
How much do they recover? You said on spell points?
Olmo does mana points, so it'd be 4 if he drinks all 4 of them.
Oh, just 1 each. All right, yeah, no, chug the Kool-Aid.
So for Utah, it could be just like before. It could be like 4 first level spell slots, or 2, or 1/3 and a first, or however you want to divvy it up for a total of 4. Does that make sense?
Yes. I'll take a 1/3 and a first.
Okay. And what we
and
say?
Then we got 6 healing potions.
Yes, because you rolled a 4. So however you guys want to divvy those up amongst everybody.
I'm usually at the back, so I'm okay just taking 1, and then you guys can have the rest of them.
I'll take 2 and I'll drink 1 right away. So 1d4 plus 2? Oh, wait, there's a token.
2d4 plus 2, isn't it?
There's a token action for it. There's a token action. Yeah.
Click on your token up near the top. Should be something that says healing potion.
Yeah, healing potion.
So if Path is taking 2, that means everybody else, including the sidekicks, all get 1.
Path is drinking 1 right away.
Vegas still had 1, so if he takes 1, he has 2, and Arden will have 1.
Oops.
Does anybody still need hit points? Because I'm at full hit points, so I'll give my potion if someone still needs to be topped up to full.
Arden could use.
Yeah. Okay. Arden can take my potion then. So get another 2d4 plus 2.
Oh, you're such a nice guy.
I really am.
There was all those times when you refused to heal me, and you threw my guy to the wind and let him die. But other than that, you've been awesome. That sound bitter? It was meant to sound bitter, just so you know.
Well, I've never really played a healing class. I played that cleric once, and you ended up dying, and because we had some kind of a blood bond, I ended up dying with you.
And
then I re-rolled.
That's right. Yeah, but I sacrificed myself to save someone. That was the T-Rex, wasn't it?
That's right.
I ran in and faced him toe to toe to save the party.
The reason, just for greedy guts, I took both and used both on Path because he was not able to use any healing dice, hit dice when we did the rest because of the disease.
And go ahead and take the max on those. Remember, if you use an action in my game to drink a healing potion, you get the max.
Plus 1 more then.
10 and 10.
You rolled really good.
10. You get 10 per.
So that's 4.
4 and 4 plus 2 is 10.
Yeah. Then he just 4 more is what it was.
There you
go. Yeah. Brian, that's just me. Is anyone else's tokens not updating?
It doesn't always update on the screen, but if
if I click it, it's there. Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
That's weird because on one of my DM screen it's updating, but on my recording screen it's not. Yeah, I think if you move your token, it may update.
Nope.
I love the fact that I get all my key points back from a short rest.
Yes, I know. It's beautiful.
It's a lovely thing.
Okay. You guys all done with your maintenance?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So meta-wise, you've had 2 failures. Like I said before, you need 3 successes before 3 failures.
We've had 2 failures.
To avoid anything else. Is there anything else you guys would like to do to enhance your chances of passing your stealth check?
Actually hide on the boat so we're no longer visible? Will that give us advantage?
Technically what you're doing. I mean, but is there something like spell-wise or something else you can do that would help your roll? I'm not saying there is. I just don't know if you had something like that.
I'm just looking. Oh, wait. This guy's got a thing? What is this?
That doesn't work.
Oh, no, that doesn't work either. I'm looking at the spells this guy's got, but no, it doesn't quite work.
Okay. All right. No one has anything to do to help. Just need that group stealth check again. Whisper them to me.
Yeah. That's one less, don't forget, Brian.
This one needs a sidekick rolls as well.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Oh, sorry.
There's mine, Brian. We're
Yep.
both.
Well, if we fail, it's not my fault. I'll tell you that.
It's not my fault either.
Come on,
That's
no
it.
pressure,
Both of you
Jerry.
get automatic failure, given all your rolls. No. You guys feel much better this time. Like you learned from your first two mistakes about when to rise up and actually try to use the paddle or the pole, however you guys are moving the boats. And you see the mobs on each side of the pathway thin out quite a bit this time. Like you've lost quite a few. All you got now is a few straggling lone rats, maybe a small swarm or two.
I figured it out. What happened was when we did the first two, Arden was standing at the back of the boat peeing in the river. So it was the sound of the tinkling water gave up our stealth. So Arden has already shaken it off. He's good. He'll be good for the next one.
took him 2 rounds to pee everything out.
Oh, he was groveling for a long time, and he had to hold it in so he didn't wet himself. So he had a lot to pee.
And then he's like, "Oh God, yeah, that feels so much better." And then
Oh.
the zombies.
Yeah, can imagine it's okay. There's one bladder. Let me get the other one now.
But anything that jumped in the water behind him found this warm current and swam away in it.
Can you throw? Maybe would it help to throw like a pebble to distract?
Like a distraction?
Oh, like toss something way down, like a flaming javelin.
Or like that half of that corpse with that I fished the keys out of.
Oh, can we magically launch them?
In the group? Who can
how far can we throw
the
that?
lower torso?
Arden's 16 plus 3. You could probably give it a good
We're in a boat too, so there might be a dexterity component. Yeah, well, should we just keep going stealthy? I don't know.
Yeah,
I wouldn't throw a body. Like maybe just throw the whole thing of keys that we don't need anymore.
Try stealthing as long as we can.
Yeah, launch the keys because they'll make a lot of noise.
Yeah, that's if we fail If we fail another stealth check,
then we'll just like here distraction.
Stealth. You never know. We may roll well. Arden may be able to hold it in for a bit. So the next one's going to be a wicked, putrid wine fart that's coming out of them.
All right,
you want another stealth check, Brian?
Wow, what you guys are planning? I heard something about keys. I heard something like else. Are you guys going to do something else? Or you just going straight stealth?
We're not doing that until
if we fuck up.
Although, if we throw the keys up onto the embankment, make lots of noise, will that give us like advantage on our stealth check?
Here, I'm not going to tell you exactly what'll happen. If you do something that makes sense, it's going to be like a one single skill check by whoever does it. If you succeed at that by the DC I set, it'll give everybody either a plus or a minus to the roll.
Okay.
Yeah, it'd be like.
So if you fail, it's going to be a negative. If you pass, it'll be a plus to your stealth check rolls.
Yeah, if we just like threw it up and it landed on the roof or something, and then like slid down the other side.
Yeah.
And then everyone would like rush for the alley or something. You kind of get the idea.
So I'm going to suggest that Arden tosses the keys up into this area, like down the embankment off the side. Something that'll make lots of noise.
The keys are pretty small and not very heavy. We should give it to a dexterity character to throw because they might have better accuracy.
Okay, then let's give it to the Veg.
What's the Vegs?
Dexterity. So which number am I giving you? The saving throw?
Acrobatics to be used for this.
Acrobatics at 10.
Oh, go for it. I'm 7.
Yeah.
So I have a DC in my head. Well, it's going to take to cause a distraction if that's your intent here.
Yes. Public or to you?
To me.
Okay, here it goes. Vega blows on them 3 times. Like
Arden
Vegas
farts
dice.
on them.
Like Vegas dice. Oh,
Oh God.
you heard that? I didn't mean
Yes,
to.
yes, I got it. Vega's dice. Vegas, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm not going to tell you if that passed or failed. Now everyone can give me a stealth check, and I will make the plus or minus in my head.
I have to look every time. Stealth is Dex.
Oh, okay. Despite despite the hairless cat, like in the middle of your stealthing, starts hacking up a hairball or something, you guys don't see any increase in the amount of mobs that are along the sides. So that's 2 successes and 2 failures.
We need to come up with something good, guys, to get us an advantage on this next one. This is like all the marbles. It's the final hand of crib. It's
Got any marbles?
you know.
I'll say that was 2 more checks, right? We done a total of 4. Is that
We've done
correct?
4, yeah. So this is make or
So-
break, Hussein.
And I'm
Yeah.
saying that's another short rest if you guys gain anything else from that.
Oh,
I
Get your
don't.
1/8 of your max mana back, just like before.
Okay.
this one is no, that's
Ryan.
long rest.
I'm gonna whisper something to
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
I'm gonna send it to you. I'm copying the text.
Okay.
I want to know. Copy. How do I do this to you? Oh, that went out open. I was wondering if I can use the bag of beans, throw them, the explosion to create a distraction, and send them all heading in that direction.
The whole
How are
bag
you-
or just green?
I was
It says if you
gonna-
dump the bag's contents out on the ground, I mean, you can do that
Yeah.
right at your feet.
No, I was going to throw them.
Oh, you're getting rid of your magic item. You're throwing it.
Well, I was going to throw a handful of the beans, half the beans.
No, it says if you dump the bag's contents out. Now, if you want to throw the bag and leave the opening of the bag open as you throw it.
Yeah, because you know what? I've never used this. I've had this for a long time. I'm going to open the top of the bag and toss it down the other side of the embankment. Wherever I see the most critters, I'm going to send it over their heads so that they're distracted and head to it.
Okay, so you're willing to basically give up your magic item for this.
I am.
Okay, and I'm not going to have you roll. That's going to be an automatic success. So everyone gets
Your item.
a plus to their next stealth roll that you whisper to me.
Meanwhile, there's an explosion in the back.
The way I explain it, he throws the bag, and then it lands, and then everything spills out, and that causes the explosion.
Kablooey.
I'm not going to make him roll for success on that since he's basically volunteering to give up his magic item. I'm going to say that's an automatic success. Okay, I see
I've had
30
this
rolls.
since I've
another
created the
stealth, right?
character. I've never used it, so
Yeah, stealth checks.
And
I'm missing one more from somebody.
that
There
one.
we go.
There you go.
if
Okay.
we'll pass if the other 3 rolls pass.
Success or fail. We'll pass.
As you guys watch, was it Arden that threw it? Who threw the bag?
Vega.
Vega threw it. As it lands and everything pops out and there's an explosion, and what? I gotta scroll back up. What comes out of the bag? What were
Beans.
your choices?
Mexican jumping
Oh,
beans?
it grows a tree?
It can.
What's the other things it can do? Because it says it takes one of the following table.
It
I
can
don't see the
move.
table.
Yeah.
5D fire. Oh shoot!
The last line. If you plant a bean, it doesn't affect. It explodes otherwise.
You're just
Yeah,
dumping it.
because
Yeah.
I tossed it so they kind of spill out and explode.
Okay,
in a big
I got it. I
fireball.
got it. You guys watch as he tosses it up that direction, and you see the few people that rats and stuff that are on the side kind of watch, track it going across the air, and it lands and it explodes in this huge fire. And as you guys know from previous encounters you've had, some of these things seem to be somewhat skittish or scared of fire, and they just scatter. Like there's a bunch of them just running away. And you guys have your third success of not being spotted as you get yourself into the neighborhood of where Okami Ocean Fawn supposedly lives. Okay, so read aloud text. You sail for a little bit until you finally arrive to the part of the city filled with large mansions. Here there are large fences guarding the road and the neighborhoods around them. It's asking for another ability check. I'm not going to do that. So you guys figure out a way to either climb over the walls or lockpick the doorways or gates and make your way into the neighborhood of these very nice looking mansions, but you notice that almost all of them have their doors and windows boarded up. The area looks much cleaner. You guys do see there are bodies lying here and there. However, you see no signs of rats or the rat-rich zombies anywhere. Okay, read aloud text. You move forth through the streets uninhibited, a testament to the rich's influence. Sure, it does not look lively, but all the large mansions are completely closed off and barricaded. You reckon there are either plenty of people inside or none at all. Regardless, you push through to the home of the Ocean Fawn family, which you quickly identify by its crest. And with a swift knock, you expect the door to open, and it does not. So you knock again, and again. You look about. The windows are boarded. No sign of anyone being around. No sign of anyone even paying attention to you. Then, in a corner of one of the windows, you identify a hidden eye looking in between the boards. It blinks and disappears. A few seconds later, you hear footsteps from the inside, and the door opens. What you see is not a noble, but a terrified man, with his hands bloodied, looking straight at you. You came! I never thought you would! He smirks, but you can tell he is somewhat broken.
Arden goes, "It's okay, little man. We're here. We're here to save the day. It can't be that bad."
I didn't know it was going to work. I didn't think it would work. It's been, I don't know how many days it's been. I'd given up hope. And poor Otto, he was the last one with me. And I don't want to talk about it. Just please come in. He looks around outside. Are we still safe here? I haven't seen anything in a while. I've just been hearing them all day, all night. You can see he's got huge bags under his eyes. Looks like he hasn't slept in days.
We're 2 or 3 days out from the when he sent the letter, was it? So
yeah, I think it was at least a 2-day journey for you guys to get there, as I recall.
And it took 1 day for the letter to get to us from the bird or whatever. So yeah, it's been like 3 days, and it had started like 4 days before that, or a week before that, or something. Yeah.
From what you guys heard back in town, it's probably been closer to a week or 10 days now at this point since this first started.
Vega's going to offer him up some of his rations.
He'll greedily pick those up and start eating them. Just like I ran out, like, I don't know, 2-3 days ago. I've just been living off of, I don't want to say what I've been living off of. It's
You ate Otto?
embarrassing.
You ate Otto?
No, I didn't eat Otto.
Oh, good.
You didn't eat the rats, did you?
What'd you say?
Didn't eat the rats, did you?
Oh Lord, no! I don't want to turn into one of them.
That's what I was worried about. Okay.
Have you been bitten?
Everybody's fine and undiseased. We're all healthy here.
Well, please, come in. You guys coming in? You're still standing outside.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no. Go in and close the door, barricade it, whatever.
Yeah, you come in, you close the door, barricade it back again. Says, oh, good Lord! I don't. I wasn't expecting this. I look. I'm terrible. I'm so embarrassed. I don't care. I'm alive. Yes. You have a way out to get me out?
Yeah. Well, where does this river go? Can we just continue down?
It's blockaded to the north. It's blockaded to the south. I don't know. They won't let anybody in or out.
If you remember, the militia was
Yeah.
blocking it. Yeah. Although did we not have a thing about who we were supposed to meet up with, Brian? The like smuggler captain. There was
The lady that I guess gave you guys the slip was who he sent the letter to.
and she got us in,
Correct.
and I felt like there was something about how we were supposed to get out.
It was your choice. She told you about the blockade on the boats. She said there was also blockades along the land, lock side of the city as well. I mean, it's completely surrounded. Or you guys snuck past the ship blockade on the lake.
Yeah.
That's how you got into the city.
I think we should try and sneak out past the blockade of ships. Can the boat we were on? Can the boat we were on get us to the lake? Like, will this continue down towards and get us onto the lake?
I'm going to say yes. You have to go a different route, a route you haven't been yet. So as long as it's not, clogged with.
We should rush out there. We should sneak out by the cover of night and get on our boat and continue on our way. This on a 3-hour tour. As long as the weather doesn't start getting rough. Lost.
Do we want to potentially have someone scouting, or are we just gonna like literally just try and sneak on the boat?
I think we should try and sneak on the boat.
How's Mr. Oceanfrawn feel about that?
It's like, that's fine. Do you guys need a rest? You guys okay? I mean, you look fine. I think you look better than I do.
I think
we should rest get a short rest, Brian.
I think we should be able to rest till night. Actually, yes.
Yeah.
We got here early morning. Like literally, it was just cresting to dawn when we got into the city.
It's been 4 or 5 hours since then, so I'd say it's probably close to noon about this point.
Yeah, but do we want to stay till nighttime to try and slip through in the darkness?
My only concern is the longer we wait, the more likely the critters catch up to us. You know what I mean? I know we stealth past them, but
the critters don't know where we are, so they're just going to be randomly scurrying around, aren't they?
I think so.
Unless big zombie balls just rolling down the waterway and eventually reaches us.
It'll probably just walk past though, because it doesn't know where we are as long as we're quiet.
Yeah, it's just a zombie. Can't swim. Freaking zombie balls.
Yeah, I'd say like get off the ground floor, at least get somewhere higher up. So if we did need to escape, because rooftops was one of the options we discussed before we made that helter skelter run. So get higher up so that if we needed to, we could like go out through the windows and try and get across the roofs. If something happens, otherwise, yeah, try and get a rest, like a full rest, and like set off in like I don't want to say quite twilight, but like slightly before that. So that way, by the time.
Yeah. I think so. I like that idea.
That makes sense to you, Ryan?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, so recap to me what you guys' plan is.
We're moving up the building.
Go upstairs. And we're going to do a long rest, wait till dusk.
And then we're going to try and then we're going to try and do the canal escape.
Yeah. So you cannot do a long rest before dusk. Hasn't been 24 hours yet since your last long rest.
Vega can, because he only needs 4 hours.
I think it happened.
Can we take another short rest then?
Yeah. I think so.
It's not been 24 hours since our last long rest?
No, because like I said, it was about noon when you got here. So if you take a long rest, it has to be tonight, and you guys can leave at dawn.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
we
I
want
get you saying.
cover. We want cover of night when we get to the lake. So I would think that we just wait till dusk, do a short rest as needed.
Right, no, that makes
what
a
you guys doing?
sense.
Yep.
Okay.
We're gonna secure the door again downstairs, and we're gonna go up to the upstairs and just kind of take turns peering out that window.
I can also make a Leoman's tiny hut if there's room in the house for it.
I don't think
Oh
we
yeah,
need to.
there's plenty of room in this mansion.
Mention.
Yeah, well, I don't think we need to do
Um,
that. I think we just watch.
Actually, Liam and sorry, would that prevent like life sensing from us? Because nothing can get in or out, and nothing can like let's say they're
I'll just link it. Hang on.
Can
sniffing
Lehman's
us out or something, or
Hold on. Can Lehman's tiny hut? How long does it last?
8 hours.
Can it float?
No.
it's an immovable yeah.
Put it on a barge, cruise down there, and just sit there and flip the bird at
Yeah, link it.
the zombies.
I did it to GM only. Hang on.
Oh, can we stack it on one of those boats and just ride on here? Yeah, it's a 10-foot radius hemisphere. Yeah, above and below, around and above you, not underneath. A mobile dome of force above you and.
Yeah, so the spell ends if you leave its area. Yeah,
Essentially,
and it's immobile, so it stays in one spot.
Yeah, the boat moves. It's done. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we could use it while we're resting if we wanted. But
I don't
all
think we
his
need
objects, spells, and other magic effects can't extend through the dome because so if they were like using life sensing or that mind control stuff, it wouldn't be able to hit us through the dome.
Yeah, an extra layer of being hidden, I think, is what it would be good for.
Yeah. Heck, we could actually just go straight outside onto like one of the rooftops, and because they can't see in, but we can see out.
I'm good with whichever. I
Yeah, inside or outside, but definitely still think we should.
don't want to waste the spell slots if we don't need to right now. But
it's a ritual, so it doesn't cost me anything.
Oh, okay, then let's do her. Better safe than sorry.
Yeah.
So right. Where are you wanting to cast this?
We're upstairs in the house, somewhere where there's lots of space that'll fit it.
Okay. All right.
Are you take a short rest
right away, or because
nope.
There's more read aloud text from Hokami. Let me share this as you guys are contemplating what you want to do next. How's that sound?
Before that, there's one thing I definitely want to go. There's two things. One, if there's anything that he wants to bring with, valuables, like signatory things, whatever else, I don't know, banknotes. And two, the reward on the slip, was it 10,000 or 10 platinum?
Oh, you're asking that question now?
Yeah, we asked about it because we got the slip here. 1010.000 platinum.
So hold on, I gotta scroll. You would think I would have pre-read this before the session, but guess what? I didn't.
Vega has painter's supplies, so he used his paint and he changed the dot to a comma. It's a forgery, but who cares?
He tells you that the reward, he keeps the reward hidden in his piano in the ballroom. Yeah, let me read this read aloud text. Maybe it's in here because it's a big wall. He says, guided by a jittery and scared Lord Hokami dressed in tattered robes, you move through the large mansion that looks poorly lit and dirty, emulating the unstable mental state of its owner. You move through 5 or so rooms when you reach a gigantic ballroom with a piano on one corner. He smiles nervously before moving towards the piano. I had to move the piano. I hit everything in it. As if on cue. Hold on a minute. I'm supposed to read this? Yeah, it's read a lot of text. The moment Lord Hokami crosses the room to the piano, you begin to hear a mass of skittering voices from below. The Lord stops in his tracks next to the piano, and without a moment's notice, bits of the ballroom's floor crack and break. The Lord shouts and jumps atop the piano as the room fills with a pungent smell. From below, you notice a roiling mass of undead and rat. They must have heard me move it. They're waiting for me, those Bastards! The Lord begins to cry with panic. While you steady yourself, it's time for battle. So,
Damn it!
so let me do this. There is a map. Let's see if I set it up correctly. Oh, it's a big map. You may have to zoom out a little bit.
Wow. Okay.
And path is still purple. I need to fix that. You're not purple anymore. So the floor right here, if you guys see it, that's what
Big
just
hole.
crumbled down to the darkness as he came over here, and you guys can hear the screaming and the smell of the pungent smell coming from down inside here. Don't roll initiative yet because this still shows initiative count from the previous thing in mine. Did you guys roll it or?
I rolled.
Okay,
Arden and Vega rolled. The other ones aren't.
Okay,
21 and 3.
I'll leave Vega and Arden's in here. I'll get rid of all these other ones that I'm seeing.
Oh,
Vega
I don't
rolled
see any other.
Yeah, it's only on the DM screen for some reason. Arden rolled a 3.
On the damn screen?
You gotta select the token to make it show up, right? Oop, I gotta do this one.
Yep. Okay, now you guys can roll. I'm good to go.
And select the other token. Click token initiative. There. And there's a -1 to that, I guess, Brian, because it's a
That's correct.
D20. Yep.
Thank you for reminding me.
Mm.
Since you reminded me, you get an inspiration card.
Yay! Punished myself.
Okay, everybody in? Even your sidekicks?
I see 5 in there.
Okay, so before even Olmo goes, you guys hear the skittering sounds that you've heard throughout the entire city at this point. As you start to, everyone give me a percent. Well, actually, everyone, you can move within 15 feet of where your token is right now as your starting position. I just dropped you guys in here. So if you guys want to reposition yourself 15 feet, no more than that, from where you are now, you can.
What are the walls here?
This is down in like a.
Is this bookcases or?
I'll say, looks like right here are bookcases. Looks like right here it's like tile or stone.
Yeah. Vega's going to go 5'10", and he's going to climb up the bookcases to the top, and he's got his hand on the top, his feet kind of hanging out, and he's ready to go.
Okay, that's within 15 feet of your movement to do that?
Yep.
Okay.
He's about 5 feet up the wall.
Okay. Anybody else want to move 15 feet before we actually start the combat round?
Arden's going to go 10, 15 right here.
Okay. Path, Takabi, Olmo, you guys all good
Hold
where
on.
you are?
Why is this not letting me? There we go. I forgot. You got 1/3 of spell slots back again, right? Because we had another rest. So.
Is this where the fireball goes? Right here? But,
You guys all good?
Yeah, I think I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5 feet there. So can we leave out this back area here? We're gonna like buzz it out. We can go that way.
no, that's a wall. These are
No,
stairs.
no. It's like, oh, I thought this was stairs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
like, sorry,
stairs and all-
up this, and then it looks like there's like a path out here. Which way did we come in from, basically?
The south side.
South. That's what I was wondering. South or north? Okay, so yeah, so if we go back the way we came to get the hell out, potentially that way. All right.
You guys all position where you're going to be to start?
Yep.
All right, so you guys see the first little swarms of rats start to appear.
Okay, I just got back. Are we fighting or running?
Well, we got to get our dude back.
And we got to get the loot. So
Does-
I think we have to fight some of this.
Does he have a turn on the turn order, Brian?
Oh, thank you. I forgot about that.
For movement. Even if he's not attacking, he needs to be able to run.
Let me go back up here, and I'll give him something to do on his turn. Let's see, what did he roll? A 6. He's got a big old 6. Alright, so if you guys are not, you see the first swarms of rats come out, underneath the stairs, and out of the large hole in the center. So we'll just start with these guys down here first. One of them is going to engulf you, Vega, as they climb up the bookcase halfway to you. And tries to bite.
Oh, they're not on the turn order.
Oh, because I have them on the
GM layer.
GM layer. Yep.
I was like, what? They're going first?
Yeah, my master one is off on the GM layer, so I don't accidentally put it on the map layer and lose it like I've done in the past. So they have it there.
Fair enough.
All right, so I'm assuming 12 misses.
Oh yeah, not even close.
Oh, my little guy's coming to say goodnight. One sec.
And I'll say these are at your feet. They don't climb up. They don't swarm you, but they'll still get within biting distance.
Not
Of
even.
course, they miss as well. So I guess these guys are just going to go for the closest one. So again, one of them is on you, Arden. The other one is not.
This is like a back massage.
Alright,
That
sorry.
hurt.
Okay, that is not correct, because the crit should be an additional 12. So 6 plus 12, 18 piercing. Holy shit. That's the one that's on you. And here's the one that's not on you. Okay, that seems more like it. And these guys took half their movement to get up there, so 5, 10, yeah, probably more 15, 20, 25. Oh yeah, they're going to use their dash action to get up here. So they won't get to bite this round, but they at least get up next to you. Alright, Olmo. What would you like to do here?
Quick question. The dude we're saving, he's a what creature?
Elf.
He's a medium humanoid, so he can be carried by a medium humanoid, right?
I'd say, yeah, but maybe half your movement to carry him. As long as your strength is at least 12, as I'll say.
That's really not a problem for Path. All right. I just need to do a little measure tool. I do not like the way this changed. It's 50. Oh wait, no, hold on. The 30, 25, and then that's 55 feet. Hold on, I gotta figure I can do this proper. Cast from 30 feet. Actually, let's measure this. Yes,
Almost turn, not Path.
Yeah. Planning. Olmo is going to. Ooh, wait, that might not work. Crap. I was going to use Dark Path and make a Shadowy Road. If I click the 2 spell points. But I just realized it's concentration, so that's probably not gonna work so well with rats on me. And it goes 55 feet. Yeah, no. I'm gonna make it for 2 points. Bridge for up to 10 feet. 500 meters at a time. Each one can. I can't pick which goes on it. All right. I'm gonna move. This is a wall, right? Right here.
Correct.
10 feet wide. Yeah. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to move. If I move, I can't move back there because that's the wall, right? Crap.
Correct.
That's how I do this for. All right. Can I move over here?
You'll get an opportunity attack.
Yeah, I'll take the opportunity attack.
Okay.
That where's his AC?
Pretty sure it's a miss, even on
Yeah, that's a miss. That's a miss. Now I will Dark Path. And it's gonna come from here, like right. Oh, I gotta switch back to the thing. right here, 50 feet, maybe right starting where I'm at, and it'll take us right up to the exit. And almost going to hop up into the dark path.
Okay, so basically creating like a bridge right there, what you're saying.
Yep, which is instead of having to go around to the stairs and through the enemies, plus it is only 10 feet wide, which means it's a, what do you call it, natural barricade that can be hold off enemies.
I'm going to go ahead and say it has to start right here since it's going up 10 feet.
Okay, all right.
And then take
Sure.
10 feet off its total distance for how far down here it goes.
We'll go to like right here then. Yeah,
Yep.
It's 50 feet, so I'll do it at 40 feet. Can we put like a marker, or I'll just like draw a tool or something? Freehand.
That pretty close?
Yeah. Yeah, that works just fine. And Olmo is gonna hop up into it. So now it's 10 feet wide, so it's like 2 wide.
Okay.
So Olmo's basically blocking. I'll stay 1 back, but blocking 1 entrance. So it's partly blocked off. Did you just draw that line, or did I draw? You do that line?
I
right?
did, yeah. That's close enough,
Yeah,
right?
so yeah, I just wanted to do the second one so we get like the idea of a like that.
Is it for Omo?
Yeah, that's his spell. He's actually going to move a little bit further back. There. So Elmo's up in the path, and he's going to shout out, "We can escape through here!" And that's his action and his move.
So since I let you go 40 feet, I'm going to say this thing is roughly about 5 feet off the ground. You cool with that?
Okay. Yep.
Okay. All right. Next up is Vega.
Vega. So how does that work attacking the rats that are on me?
They have a plus to their AC.
Okay. Okay. So I'm going to throw the old life drinker at the ones that are on me, followed by the dagger. Huh?
So the ones that are on you, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Well, that definitely hits them. Knock a few of them off of you. And the second one hits as well for a few of them.
Yep.
And the third one hits as well for a few of them.
Okay, then I'm going to burn a key point, and I'm going to punch them twice.
Same ones that are on you, right?
Yep.
Okay. I thought I had... Oh, there they are. So yeah, both those hit. They're just rats. So let's see. Take that off of them. And then I take this off of them. Well, there's only a few of them left. If you had to count, I'd say there's about 5 of them left.
Okay. And I'm not even going to move yet.
Okay.
So.
That's it for Vega's turn.
You betcha.
Okay, Taco Bee.
Okay, Taco
Right.
Bell.
Path is a monk, right?
There's a monk.
The monkiest monk you could
It's the
have.
monkiest monk that's just plain monk. So I'm going to help Path out a little bit. You can have haste.
Ooh.
Oh my god. That's the wrong person to give haste to.
You don't understand. You don't. Yeah. I will just. Can we retcon this and say you should probably put that on someone else? He doesn't. He doesn't know. He doesn't know.
Well, he
Monks-
would.
monks-
I mean, character-wise, he would know because technically he's been playing with you for the past several days. This Tabaxi already has like insane amount of speed.
310 feet per.
Yeah,
turn.
obviously haste gives him more than just speed, but just to let you know that he has all the things that a Tabaxi needs to basically move anywhere he wants.
It's more for the AC and the extra attack.
That's cool. Yeah, it's your call. Just let you know.
I would recommend based on.
It's his call.
It's
his call, Anthony.
Yep. Okay. Haste. We had an icon for that before, didn't we? I hate this tool thing now. Haste. Zoom. Lightning bolt. There. Zoom.
All right. What else on Taco Bee's turn?
I'm not going to move because I don't want to provoke an attack of opportunity. So I'm just going to end my turn.
Okay. And just so we're clear, this one is... Oh, they're not. I said they had to dash to get to this point, so they're not on you yet. Okay.
Yeah, but I'm in melee range, right? So
Correct.
if I
Yes,
have
you
to
are.
move, they're going to attack me. So I'm just going to... Oh, you know what? If I move, that's going to be like an attack of opportunity from 3 guys. I think I'm better off just hoping my AC is... I'm done. Next person.
Okay. All right, Path.
All right, so that action, the bonus action from haste, can only be used to attack, dash, disengage, hide, or use an object. We're gonna disengage. My movement for turn right now is 110. If I take the dash action with a key point, it becomes 220. If I take dash again with the
Yeah.
action,
We get it. You can move anywhere you want.
all right, I have 800 points of movement, but instead I want to use the second action point to I want to secure our little friend here. So I asked if medium characters can be carried, which I believe they could. My strength is 12, so if he I don't know, climbs on my back and but I want to get the treasure, whatever. But yeah, disengage. I am down here. I want to pick him up, grab him.
Probably has no bearing on you, but give me a dexterity saving throw.
Sure. I do. Oh, that's really low.
Oh shit! You don't make it that far.
Why did I not make it that far?
You get to right here, and the floor beneath you gives way.
Oh, I could completely go. I was like, I could completely go around this. I just dragged it over, but. Well,
I saw you move in that direction.
Negative,
That's why I did that.
negative. Brian, I have advantage on dexterity saving throws.
Okay, roll it again.
Roll it again. Let's go one more. Hey.
There you go. There you go.
There we go.
Now
I was
you're
like,
fine.
wait, that's part of the haste, yeah. All right. Do I see what he was pulling out of the? Did he get whatever he was pulling out of the thing, or no?
No, he said he was walking over towards the piano when this happened. I'm going to draw a little bit on here of what part of the floor came open just for visual reference.
Yep. Okay. So. Additional action can only be used to I disengaged already. I could or use an object. Can I get whatever was out of here and then pick him up? I have a bonus action and an action left.
On his turn, he can tell you where it is.
I can't just open the piano?
It's not obvious where it is. He didn't tell you where
okay.
it was.
Okay, I thought it was just open the cover of the piano kind of thing. His turn's next. Let's use haste. Yeah, all right, fine. I guess I will take the dodge action, standing in front of him.
You're burning a key point to do that, I guess.
Nope, I have a bonus action and an action.
Taking the dodge action is a because of haste.
haste,
Yeah.
yes.
Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, what? Nope, all good.
All right, next up.
And I did tell him to get whatever it was out. That's my free. Take out the whatever treasure you want to call it, treasure, money, payment, whatever.
I need everybody to roll me a d20. Do the PCs first and the sidekicks last.
Oh, this is important actually. How does? I just realized something, Brian.
What?
How does haste work with exhaustion? Because it overlapped my icon then when I put the haste on.
It got rid of your exhaustion?
It got they removed the thing for exhaustion.
Shouldn't have, but it's still just -1 for all your d20 rolls.
Yeah, I don't know why it.
Okay, everyone roll me a d20. PCs first, sidekicks last.
Sidekick, and this for Almo. Almo and Arden just being consistent.
This happened to Path last time too. I think you always rolled. No, it was always Arden that rolled low. Path, I need you.
Yeah.
I think it's a wisdom saving throw. Let me double check before you roll it. Yeah, wisdom saving throw.
1 second. Wisdom saving throw from the top.
Ooh. You hear voices in your head.
Cool.
Telling you to grovel. The target falls prone and ends its turn.
Glomp, even with the. Oh, my turn's already over, but okay.
You still drop. You're prone now.
Yeah, I'm prone. Cool.
Okay, next up, more bad guys. You hear more of the groaning, moaning sound coming from the opening in the floor. Too many. Not that many. This many. You see first a hand, and then a head, and then a torso crawling out of the hole. These guys can't move for shit, so that is their full movement. Okay, next up is this poor bastard. That's
I told him to
next
pick up the treasure.
He's like, what are you doing? Why are you laying down? What's wrong with you? They're right there. And he's pointing at these guys over here. It's in here. It's in here, but I don't care about the treasure. Get them. Get them. Next up. Ooh. Wow. How could I have forgotten this? All right, so you see these two crawling up here, and now you hear a bunch more moans and groans as you see a wave of something emerging from the hole.
Jesus Christ.
So we switch back to here, and we'll do roar. Trying to make it grow. So they're not that large, mainly for you, Ryan, but they are just growing in size. More of them.
Like the horde is growing. They're not like
Yes.
physically getting bigger.
Yeah, the horde's getting bigger. More bodies. More bad guys. Let me move this guy temporarily over here so you can still see the two other dots. That is their turn as far as they get. Arden, what would you like to do here?
Run away, hide.
I mean, there's a convenient bridge right there.
Yeah. Can you smack the ones that are on him with the, or actually the ones beside him, not the ones on him with his longsword.
I think I said this one was on you.
Yeah.
23 definitely hits. 17 hits. Knock a few of them off.
I'm going to do Pummel Strike for my last bonus action.
That hits, and what's that extra thing it says it does? On a hit, the target is left grasping for breath and grants advantage on next attack roll against the target. I'm going to say that's not true on a swarm. If it was a single target, I'd say yes, but not on a swarm.
I'm going to disagree and say it's true.
I would expect you to say that.
Exactly.
Okay, and I respect your need to argue, but no. Anything else out of Arden?
You know what? That's it.
Okay. End of round one. You guys need to strategize?
Are we going to take on that horde? Like, I mean, I can drop
we're
on it. Will that do anything?
It'll scare the rats. Don't think it scares the zombie, and I don't think that'll do enough. Plus, I don't like the floor here. Like, if you just sink the rest of us in.
So we just run?
Can you fireball?
Can you?
I can't remember if Taco Bell can or not.
Do you want me to drop a fireball on them?
That's I think.
Can you hold? Is it possible to hold that till I get past?
Sure. You're gonna. Well.
Listen, I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna grab this guy, and I'm gonna move 800
You're
feet.
still groveling, Path.
Yep. So Brian, you've actually forgot, and this is about to kick in.
And on your next turn, you'll be able to basically wipe it off.
Yes. So on my turn, I'm gonna stand up, grab this guy, and move like 800 feet. And
I'll hold my action and I'll drop a fireball on the zombies.
Once I get past, yeah.
Perfect.
I just don't want this to collapse and us to be stuck over on this side. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
That's
good
good
with that. Yeah.
Okay.
You're only right before me, anyways. Yeah.
Okay. Next up are all the rats. So let's start with. Oh, I forgot something else. Someone needs to roll me a d20.
I'll do it.
5. Let's see.
Five's good, right?
Five?
Five's a good number.
And now let's have Gary roll me a d4. Okay. And now, Anthony, roll me a D9.
All right. That's not a real dice, but okay.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. You guys actually rolled really good. So, Vega, there's only one more swarm of rats that comes out from underneath the stairs over here by you.
Okay.
And now the rats are up. So, let's start with the one that's on you. They have advantage since they are on you. So, gotta click this twice. Less than half of them, so not gonna be as bad. I'm assuming that misses, and 16 probably misses as well, correct?
You betcha.
Alright, and then these two next to you are also going to try to join the fight if they can. Wow. Rolling like champions.
You roll like
right.
me, Brian.
So this one is going to consume your space, Takumi. I'm not going to move it so we can still see each other. So they are on you. And they have advantage on this attack. 21 for 7.
I'm going to use a reaction and cast Unluck on that.
Oh, wow. That's a new one? I don't remember using this before. Am I just forgetting it?
I don't use it very often.
Yeah, cool. So, by uttering a swift curse, you bring misfortune to target the affected creature has disadvantage on the roll. Ah! Okay, I roll one more time then. This has all of it. There you go.
Nice. Well done, man.
Okay,
Man,
so
I've never heard of that before.
I think it came from Deep Magic, because I've got a third source in here that I had. Alright, so these guys now are going to try to attack, right? Is that what I did? Yeah. Alright, so the other guys are not on you. It's going to be a normal attack.
Oh, crap. Okay, that hit me.
Okay. But those guys are not on you. But now we've got these two, so they've got a choice.
I think I have to do a concentration check.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
You do?
DC. Oh, it did it for you automatically, didn't it?
It did?
Oh, no. Did you see the little box in the chat window, or is it just me?
I see.
It should be Takumi, if anybody sees it. Did a little box pop up in the chat saying DC 10 Constitution?
No.
Okay, it just comes to DM then, so you don't have to click it. I'll click it for you.
Here we go.
I think there's a setting in there where I can turn on where you see it, but I forgot that was even in there. That's a little macro thing I've got in here. So I'm assuming you're okay with that. In the future, if you'd rather do it yourself, just tell me, and I won't click on it anymore.
No, that works. It makes it easy.
Okay. All right, so you made the save. These guys have a choice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I might as well roll D6. 1, 2, Takumi. 3, 4, Arden. 5, 6. They're going to go up the ladder at Almo. Arden.
Can they get up? Didn't you say? Oh, he's like, can they get up the ladder?
Your bridge?
Or up the bridge? Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to come to your bridge.
You said it was 5 feet up.
I mean, off the ground up here.
Oh, okay. That's what. Sorry.
As it's rising up, it's going to be like 5 feet off the ground up here until it gets like on the floor here or on the floor down here. Does that make sense?
Gotcha. Yeah. It's like a little an arch bridge kind of deal. Gotcha.
Yep. All right, Arden, you already have one on you, so these guys cannot get on you, but they can still try to attack you. So here we go. 1 and 2. They both suck. The one that's on you gets advantage. And there's still more than half of him left. So, wow. I am rolling like a champion. And the ones that are not on you, on 11. Wow, that was fun.
Yeah.
Almo.
Almost just gonna. So, I'm just gonna read on the bridge. The Shadowy Road, the bridge of chasm, 10 feet wide. Yeah, it's in the bridge. I can shoot over the side. So, because it doesn't say it's a contained space. It's just that it's just only so wide. If I shoot the one that's on them, that's like at disadvantage.
If you, they get +2 to their AC because they're on him, and if you roll a 5 or lower, you're hitting Takumi.
All right. I know Vega can disengage and attack out. The one that's not on Takumi, I'll hit with an Eldritch Blast if I can get the thing to click. Does it do both?
On the one that's not on Takobi?
The one that's not on Takobi.
Okay. Looks like it's not set up correctly, so...
Yeah, it's not set up. Sorry. Nope. What is the range attack on it? I don't know. Separate attack roll. Oh, it's a separate attack roll for each beam. It's 2 beams currently.
He's a monk that has Eldritch Blast? What kind of craziness is this?
What?
Oh,
Almost?
sorry. I just see Path on the chat. I'm like, how's Path casting Eldritch Blast?
Yeah, no. It's Almo.
You need me to click the spell for you?
If you can get it to cast, yes, because for some reason, it's. I did one and you did one. I got a 20.
There's 2 attacks, though, right?
Yeah, I got one. You got one.
Okay, so the 9 misses and the 20 hits.
20 will hit that guy. Yep.
Force damage. So that blasts at least half of them away.
Cool. Almost once again gonna call out for his companions to escape to the bridge. Get on! We're going to the bridge.
Okay. Next up is Vega.
Vega's gonna hit the ones that are on him again.
This one. 13 for 8.
That one.
Knock a few more off.
This is Vega down here.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Sorry. Let me get the hit points back to these guys in. You gotta have a different voice, man. I can't keep it straight. All right, so. Oh man, there's only like 1 left crawling on you.
Oh, and the dagger.
There's no longer 1 crawling on you.
Yeah. And I'm just going to disengage and go 5, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 45. Does flanking work on a swarm?
Sure. As long as it's not the one that's on somebody. So yeah.
Which is that one.
Yeah, correct.
Life drinker on the one between us.
Son of a bitch, look at you go.
And I'm generous with the key point, so I'm gonna punch him twice.
Okay, so 18, 27 obviously hit. Okay, so that many and that many. Just a little bit more than half of them are left.
Okay, and that's it for the vague.
Okay. And just so I'm clear, when you said disengage, you don't disengage, you have that mobile feat, correct?
Yeah, I have the mobile feat, yes.
Okay, alright. Next up is Takobi. Are you holding your action, waiting for Path to move? Is that what you said before?
Yes, but I'm gonna hold I'm gonna cast a fireball on the swarm as soon as Path pops out of the line of fire.
Okay. All right. So
if I want to move, do I how does this little path of darkness thing work? Can I see outside of it, or?
Yeah. It's literally think of like a flat surface you could walk across. It's like literally walking on shadows.
Yeah,
the bridge kind of the river fly.
That's 30 right there.
So, that's climbing up a wall, though. You got to go over here to the bottom of the bridge to get up on it. Does that make sense? Like right here where Vega is the start of the bridge that goes up. Again, this is a wall right here. And then it goes up and over. So if you move, you can't, when you ready action, you can either ready a move or an action. You can't do both.
I can't move or do an action?
No, you can only do one or the other when you ready an action. You said you're going to ready a fireball, right?
Yes.
So if you do that, you can't move. You can either ready to move or you can ready to do an action.
No, he's moving now, and then when he gets there, he wants to ready his action.
No, you can't.
No?
No, because when you ready an action, it's one or the other. It's either you're ready to move or you're ready to take an action. You can't do both.
Yeah, doesn't he have his movement, and then when he gets to the end of his movement, he can ready his action? If he hasn't used it?
That's what I'm saying. When you ready, when you use the ready action, that is basically using your reaction to do something. To do something is either to move or to take an action. That makes sense? Describe it better that way?
Because yes, you can't. You're saying he can't save his move. He's planning on saving his action, but you lose both move and action. You only get to do one of them, so he has to stay where he is.
Correct.
All right, I'll stay where I am.
Okay. So you're putting your action to cast Fireball in here when Path moves. Correct.
Yes.
Okay.
Yours.
All right. All right. Next up.
Path.
These guys.
Is Path?
No, there's. I still got stuff on the GM layer that you're not seeing.
Okay. Hey, I got moved to the bottom, so I was like, what?
Oh shit! I skipped you. I see what you're saying.
That's what I mean. That's like you skipped me.
It's
Yeah.
your turn, Path. My fault.
Okay,
I
I'm not
apologize.
crazy. Yeah,
I
stillness of mind ends the effect on me for groveling.
Put it in chat for me as a reminder, please.
Yeah. I did it. That is it. I put it directly you. I'm on rolls to you right still. There, I'll put it back to public. Yeah. So I'm gonna grab this guy. Use him like a sack of taters over the shoulder.
Okay. He doesn't seem, other than just screaming like a girl, he doesn't seem to.
All right, so it took half my movement to stand up. My movement for the turn was 210. So I have no, it was 155. Damn it, numbers are too big. It was 110, not including dash. So pick him up, take the skirt the hole. Yeah, we can go straight up. I think that would take me there using the dash action. Yeah. Okay. So using the dash action, I can drop this guy as a free action, right? Yes, that is a thing.
Yes.
I'm
gonna drop him in the hole. Is your skirt by the side of it?
Thinking about it. I'm going to use the dash action as well. Actually, no, not dash. I'll use my feline agility. And so I'm just kind of mapping out. I'm literally going to, yeah, right about there. I'm gonna basically see the way I'm kicking off the wall there. I'm gonna drag him all the way up around, drop him up where the 115 is, and then bounce down to where the 145 is. You can see that.
Okay. Yep.
And with the dash action, with my feline agility, I will be fine with that. Okay. So, do you want to move him up to there, Brian?
Yeah, I will. He's just screaming like a girl. Save me! Save me! Yes, son! Get me away from here! Oh!
And when I land here, because I took that counts. Where is it? When I feline grace. If I move within 5 feet of an enemy creature after using feline agility, I can make a pounce attack on the rats. So, I will pounce on. Which one is not on him? This one, right? Yeah.
This one right here. Yep.
Yeah. So I'll pounce on the rats. Makes a sex. It's as a melee weapon attack. There we go. Let me scroll up because of the way the hell down my heat. Monk unarmed.
Let me check his AC.
Yeah. Hold on. Make a melee weapon attack. If it's sexual target, it must make a strength save, DC 8 plus proficiency bonus, so DC 11. On strength save. On a failure, it is knocked prone.
Okay, there's no point in them rolling it. They're swarm. They're immune to prone.
Immune to prone. It's because I get. Oh yeah, okay, because I get to do an additional attack. But all right, so we do that, and then that's it. That's path.
Okay, that's it. Even with your haste.
Because I had to use. Oh wait, yeah. Ooh, oops. Oh no, yes, because stillness of mind used an action.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, it uses an action. That's why I was like, no, I didn't use it to stand up. I used it for stillness of mind. So nope, I don't get another action. It's fine.
Okay. All right. Now, my rats can go. So let's just start down here. Where the hell
do I get to use my held action?
Oh, you do. I'm sorry.
The
Thank you for
fireball.
correcting me. So fireball's a 20-foot radius. You put it right in the center of these fellas.
Yeah. Do you have a fireball token?
I do. Just don't remember where it is. Look under characters. Yeah, under characters, companions, and spell tokens. It should be. I think I got. Did I not put fireball in there?
I don't see it.
I must have put it somewhere else. Sorry, I never use it. You guys do. Is it DM tools? Nope. Is it handouts?
Oh, I found it. It's under
Oh.
spell.
Oh, handouts and spells. There we go. I don't think that's 20 feet.
That
20
does not
feet
look like
diameter or
20 feet.
20-foot radius?
Let me link it.
20-foot radius. Ooh,
Okay, so
yeah, it's
that
twice
should
as
be-
big as it is.
Okay, let me grow it.
The Grinch's heart grew 3 sizes.
Probably even bigger than that, a little bit, I imagine.
Yeah, one more.
That's close enough.
Yeah.
All right, so you want to try to get everybody if you can, right? Right about there.
Pretty much, yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna move it off to the side just so I can click on my guys to do their saves. Dexterity saving throws all around.
Oh, these guys are great at that.
Yeah,
I'm
I
going
bet they
to
are.
I'm gonna yell by fire be purged as I cast the spell.
Heretics.
And after I roll this save, I'm gonna give you an inspiration card for that. All right, dexterity saving throw. DC is holy shit. It's 17. Son of a bitch! You're a high level wizard.
No, I got that magic item that gives me another +1 to my spell DC. I got that a couple weeks ago.
Jeez. Okay, 26 fire damage, half on a failure or success. All right, apply damage. All right, so they're all still alive, even the individual guys. You see these guys took a little bit of damage. A couple of them can have like their hair's kind of smoking, sizzling. Smells even worse. There's a horrible stench coming from these guys. Okay. All right. Oh yeah, inspiration card for Taco Bee. Okay, now my rats can finally go. So let's start with the ones that are on Taco Bee. Attack with advantage. I'll roll one more time just to see if I get a crit. Okay, so 20 for 9.
All right, and then I guess another concentration save.
That is correct. You want me to do it or are you going to do it?
Oh, I'll do it.
Okay.
Hey.
It's DC 10 or 5 plus a damage. Is that right?
Yes, so I made it.
All right. Only 5 plus the damage would be 14.
Oh, or DC 10. Is it or whichever's higher?
Ah, shit. I don't know. I don't play wizards. Let me read it. Constitution saving throw. Where the hell is it? I can't find it in the rules. What kind of a shitty DM am I?
Make them up as you go along.
My player's handbook's downstairs. I don't have it handy.
Fuck it. I'm not going to look it up. You
No,
succeed.
no, it's 10 or half the damage you take is what it is.
Oh,
whichever's
that's
higher.
right. That's right. Yeah.
So, yes,
Never
10.
half
Is,
the damage.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's correct. Thank you. Thank you, Anthony. All right. So
yeah,
you're
no
good.
worries.
All right, so you're good. That was this one. This other one here is at the feet of a couple people. 1, 2, Takabi. 3, 4, Path. Takabi, less than half of them. Woohoo, look at that, rolling that 4. You are so scared, I can tell. I got one over here that's on Arden. Still more than half. So with advantage. 18, probably, yeah, he's got AC of 20. This one's got a choice. 1, 2, Arden. 3, 4, Vega. That one, how many hit points does he have left? He has more than half. Normal attack. Wow, look how awesome I am! And these two are just going to be on Arden at normal attack. Wow. These guys got choices. Well, they really don't have one choice. Oh, they do have two choices. So I'll just say one each. First one's on Takobi. Second one's on Path. Ooh.
Yeah.
So 8 piercing for Takobi.
Another 8.
Yep. Another con save. DC 10. Now that we've figured it out. Yeah.
Hey,
Okay, and the second one is going to be on Path.
that is a myth.
Okay,
Miss.
That is all the rats that I see. Next up, these poor zombie motherfuckers. Rawr. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And he dashes to get to there. So this one's got choice. 1, 2. Takobi, 3, 4, Path.
I thought you said they dashed.
No, this one dashed.
Oh.
This one had enough movement to get to
Okay,
guys.
gotcha.
Okay. So these guys are going to... Oh yeah, they have 2 attacks. I forgot about that. So let's do some... let's do claws.
That hits.
13
DC 14
slashing.
seconds, huh?
And a shrink
Oh,
saving
no,
throw.
it doesn't. No, it doesn't. I get plus 2 AC. Never mind, I forgot. Haste.
So that misses. What is your AC with haste?
19.
All right then. So
Yeah, it was like
claws.
17 it hits, but then it's like, oh no, it's 8.
What is this? I forget about this. Creature
Starts
starts
turn.
within 5 feet of the rat wretch must succeed on a con save. All right, so both you guys have to do that at the start of your turn.
You said 24 hours. Would he get it from the other guy from the last turn? Because I'm pretty sure I'm immune to it from the last game.
It's immune to the stench for 24 hours.
24 hours.
I'm going to say no. This is a different batch. I'll say it would have been fine to be in that encounter, but this encounter is
Okay.
going to start over again.
Okay.
All right. So that's his 1 attack. He still has 2 attacks though. So I'm just trying to see what else he
Yeah.
has here. Thought he had 3 things.
He has 3 attacks. He has 2 attacks.
2 attacks. I just thought he had 3 options for attacks. Is what I'm looking
Oh,
at.
okay.
So he's just going to try to bite you next, and that misses as well.
Thank you, Takobi.
All right. So this one is going to go 5, 10, 15. That fireball's not there anymore. He's going to dash. 20, 25, 30, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Look how fast they're going. Aren't you scared yet? Screaming like a girl. Let's go, let's go, let's go! 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. He's not going to go too far. He's going to stay right there. He's too scared to go out on his own. Big guys. 5, 10, 15. Oh, look at that. Just
No,
beyond my
sorry.
reach. As they're crawling up, the floor is just kind of rippling down on. You see bodies like climbing on top of bodies, like a wall of zombies climbing up the edge here. But it keeps growing.
I mean, it feels like difficult terrain, and they should probably be slower. Maybe they fall back in.
Arden. Gary, you with us?
I'm here.
Okay. Your turn, bud.
Okay. Smacky smack on this one. Long of sword.
Nobody has turn
Ooh.
undead, huh?
Ooh.
That misses. Good thing you're hitting yourself.
Well,
Wow.
holy mackerel.
These are all on the one that's on you, right? I'm assuming?
Oh, wait. He's actually had advantage on this first attack in that case because he
that's
bludgeoned it
right.
last time.
That's right.
That's only one. That would only count as one attack. The first 2, the 8 and the 9.
Thank you,
Okay.
sir.
All right, so the
Thank
22
you.
hits.
You kind, wonderful man.
He should have one more longsword attack. Hey.
1 hits. 5. All right, there's still a little bit more than half of them on you.
Okay. So that was the Arden's turn.
Not moving?
No. Or we all dushed out.
Yeah, you're.
I'm going to take the opportunity attack. I'm heavily guarded, so I'm going to bust through and up to here.
Okay, so I don't think anyone there has used their reaction yet, so it's 4 opportunity attacks.
3.
So-
One of them's on me. The guys that are on me don't.
Oh, that's right. That's right. They go with you, so I'll move them down here.
3.
All right, so all 3 of them have more than half their hit points. So 1, 2, 3. Wow, they are so intimidating.
Oh, golly.
They can't hit the guy with the highest AC, and then when everyone has less, they start hitting high. God.
All right,
That's
did
it
it for
for the
Arden?
Arden. Yep.
Okay, end of round 2. You guys need to strategize?
Um,
I was thinking path of
I'm gonna do the same thing with you that I did to the other dude. Does that make sense?
On my turn, I might drop concentration, so you'll be incapacitated for a round, and making myself invisible.
Okay. My thought was I was literally just gonna grab you because if I force you to move, you don't get opportunity attacks, and then I'm gonna literally bye.
Oh, that works even better.
I
Yeah,
yeah, because I can with the bonus I can grab you as an action. I have the bonus action from the thing to disengage. Or sorry, the second action is disengage. I still have my bonus action too if I needed it with key points. So and then yeah, my intention is to just GTFO.
yeah,
That's
let's
good.
do
Oh.
that.
Yep.
Yeet.
Okay. All right, someone who rolled D20 last time? Was it Ryan? So this time,
yeah, I did.
Gary, roll me a D20.
D20.
9. Okay, and now I want Anthony to roll me a D4. Okay, and then I need Takabi to roll me a D9. Ryan. Did we lose you, Ryan?
Nope, I think he may have stepped away.
Or he's like
Right.
me and fell asleep.
What time is it there, Gary?
It is 7:45, but I get up at 4:45 in the morning. So
Okay, fair. I was like, we're in the same time zone. I thought, yeah.
All right, Gary, roll me a D9 since Ryan stepped away for a second, seems like.
Oh shoot! Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh.
I just got some water. I thought that we were. I didn't have a round for another little bit.
No, you got to roll a d9. Oh,
You want me to roll the D9?
Yes,
yep,
please.
1d9.
Something happens every end of the round.
every 4 days.
Are you rolling it, Ryan?
There
There
you
we
go.
go.
Ooh.
Ooh, we got a big old 9. All right, that's a good one. So now everyone needs to roll me a D20.
Oh, come on. 14. And for Olmo, 11.
Do we roll for our dudes too?
Yeah, who's the one?
Taco Bell. Taco
That's
Bell's the one.
That's for Taco Bee. All right, Taco Bee. Where is Taco Bee? Okay, so hold on, please, while I do this. The floor below you, Taco Bee, starts to crack. Not enough that like you'll fall through it, but you can see like rats crawling up out of the floor. And one of them are actually going to get onto you, Path, because I think is there a swarm? Yeah, I think we said this swarm was on you already. Is that right,
Yeah.
Takabi? All right, so 1, 2, and another one here, and then shit, I can't even fit another one on you. So I'll put another one right here. All right, so I got 4 new ones in here. So you got more rats on you.
Yeah.
But they don't do anything until their turn. All right. First up is, oh yeah, I forgot about that. Let's see here. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Everyone roll me a d20.
Oh my god. For the others as well?
Low man loses. 19, 20, 13. This is for the sidekicks as well. And a 1.
Arden.
That's for Arden. We know what's coming up, don't you, Arden?
Arden just got fucked.
Wisdom
He's
saving
gonna
throw.
take a nap. You 5 rounds of Arden laying on the dark road.
Wisdom saving throw for Arden.
You don't want to?
I don't wanna.
Hey, you have a familiar pose. You guys see that come over Arden. He drops to the floor prone and starts groveling. Okay.
There's
Next
rats on my nutsack. There's rats on my nutsack.
Next up is Olmo.
Right. Trying to think here. Is this a cantrip is action. Those are on. Sorry.
Does he have a spell? Does he have a spell called Stop Groveling?
He gets kicked the nuts. Ooh, wait. No, that doesn't work on that actually. This one. It's you and oh no, it's a 1 iron. Okay, never mind. Just spell secret effect. This guy on. Oh, that's the wrong tool. This guy on. Would he get an opportunity attack on me walking away where he's on? This guy.
I'll say yes.
Really?
Within 5 feet.
Okay.
Swarming somebody else just reaches out and nips me.
No, I'm lying on top of them. They're all under me.
He crushed them with his armor when he fell over.
They're all dead. They're all dead.
You have this unbearable urge to scratch your nutsack, but you're not sure if it's your nuts or something else.
Ooh.
They're awfully hairy.
Can't do that one.
All right, what's gonna be, Olmo?
That won't work. I am gonna try and do the move, I think. But first, I'm going to the one that's on. That's a question actually. When I grab Talkleby, because I'm intending to grab Talkleby, what's that do for the rats that are on them? They come with as well because they're just clinging to his clothes.
Yeah, along with the one that's on you as well.
Me. Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Okay, so it doesn't prevent us from moving, is what I meant. The swarm doesn't prevent movement. It's not restrained or anything.
Correct.
Okay,
Or if they
that's
were
what I was wondering.
blocking your path, would it prevent you from moving? But they're not blocking your path because they're on you.
Yeah, and they're itty bitty.
Yep.
And I have a giant jump distance. No, okay, I'm gonna shoot the one that's on. One blast at the one that's on.
Olmo?
No, that's not on him. Yeah, the one that's on Talkleby, and one at the one that's on Arden.
That's going to be a disadvantage on the one on Arden because you're within 5 feet.
Oh, fine. I'll do both on.
Both of them on Talkleby?
Both of them on Talkleby.
Okay, I see them.
And I need you to put the thing up again, unless I can click the token.
Click on your token, and then click on spells.
Spells, options, evocation. Nope, that's not it.
Yeah,
there
up
we
to the
go.
top. There you go. No, that's what I meant. Click on your token.
One. I got it.
Or you can do it that way.
So 12 and 10.
You got to meet it to beat it. So the first one does hit. Knock some of them off. And the second one does not hit.
Okay. Bump, bump. And then almost going to attempt to move backwards. 5, 10, 15, 20. I think it's 25 was his. Got to scroll back up his sheet. Where's his? No, 30 says he's gonna move up beside our noble friend.
Yep. And then opportunity attack from the ones that are on Arden.
Yeah.
Of course,
Yeah,
I roll
hit.
20s on everybody except for Arden.
Yeah, so I got to do a concentration save.
Oh, he's
which
concentrating on
is
something? Oh, that
the
bridge, right?
bridge. The
Yep.
bridge. Yeah, that's what I was like, So Arden, thankfully, he's up top, but he may still fall onto the wall 5 feet. Do. Yay!
Yep.
We beat it.
Okay, it's still there.
Yeah,
But you
still
took
there.
the damage, right?
I did not take the damage yet. Give me a second. Come on. Click away. Click there. -6. Done.
And when you do it, click on your token, click on token status, and give him the concentration marker.
Which one's concentration for this one? We're going
If
with.
you click on his token, click on token status, it'll prompt you to select concentration.
Oh, up to the top. Up the top.
Yep.
Status.
Okay, while he's doing that, Vega.
Bingo.
Vega is going to smack this one.
Oh, man, you just barely scraped the surface on that. 10. That crit is not set up correctly. It should be 16. Right. There's only about 5 of them left.
Oh, frick.
Okay, and now you know that they are swarmed, so they take half of this damage. There are 3 of them left.
Oh my lord.
And there you go. Took out the last of them.
Yeah. I'm
And he
gonna
gained HP.
use my key point, and I'm going to hit the ones that are on Arden with 2 punches. And I don't have to move because my Eldritch Tattoo gives me 15 feet of reach.
Holy shit, look at you!
Oh!
Alright, so let me do the
Nice.
first one. First one is half that 4. And then, let's see if your crits are set up. Well, it rolled correctly on the bludgeoning. What's the +1 magical strike?
Because my key points, everything I hit is magical. That gets +1.
Okay, so I shouldn't add a crit to that magic, which is +1 no matter
would.
what.
I would.
I know you would. So it's, let's see, 15, 16 total. Half of that is 8. Only a couple of them left on him.
Okay, and I'm going to use my movement to scoot. I'm going to jump right over Arden and come up to about here.
Okay.
From here, can I see everything for ranged attacks? Like, there's nothing blocking me?
You're literally standing on shadows in midair.
Yeah, perfect.
You're 5 feet up. I'll say, like, you can't see, like, right here, because that's like a 10-foot drop right there.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
you can see the horde coming up through the hole over here.
Okay, 2 arrows should take the horde, so I'm good.
Let me throw a
Probably.
dart for extra good measure.
Yeah. And that's it for the vague.
Takobi,
Keep
are you
pronouncing
waiting
his
on
name
Vega?
wrong. pronouncing
No, I
his
think
name wrong.
Path was
It's
going to
Taco
grab me
Bell.
and disengage
Yeah.
and haul me out of there.
Weren't you fireballing that horde?
He already
as well?
fireballed.
Oh.
Yeah, and I don't have another fireball.
Alright, so you're holding action to do what?
I'm aboard me.
Yes, he's going to grab me and disengage, and we're going to get the hell out of Dodge. I hope.
Okay, but you can still do your action, even though he's grabbing you. You can willingly go with him. That's not going to take your action, I think, to do that.
Yeah, I don't really have much to do, though.
Attacks are attacks. I mean,
yeah.
you're ranged. What about?
I mean,
I'm sorry,
I'm
I'm
not trying to put,
Minute.
not trying to tell you what to do, but if you're not moving, this is a good opportunity. You can hold your attack to, you know, shoot something or whatever once you're clear, once Path pulls you out. That makes sense?
I'll firebolt the thing that's on Arden.
Once
Okay.
we get.
No?
Ooh, okay.
Oh, Shabbat Shabon.
Alright, Path, that puts you up next.
All right.
Takobi out?
Not
Did,
all the ones
did
from
I
Romney?
kill it, or is it still alive?
You hit it with a 29.
Oh, sorry, I thought you were going to do it when Path moved you. I apologize.
Nope.
Okay. He would have
Critted
had a
it.
little bit plus to his AC from your point, but you rolled a crit, so yeah, it's dead.
All right. Yeah. So I'm gonna haul the little guy. I'm gonna disengage. I'm going to use my second feline agility. So we.
Oh shit!
There-
Yeah.
Hold on,
Oh.
there was something at the start of your turn since you're within rat wretched.
Oh, the stench. Right.
I gotta
That
do
was
two,
hit.
haven't I?
Yep, yeah.
So DC 10 con saving throw versus the poison condition.
What?
Ooh, shit.
I'll burn an inspiration card and try roll again.
I'm good.
Alright.
I don't remember what poison does in this one.
Hold on, I'm waiting for Takabi to roll again. Oh shit. Takabi, know what that means? You gotta re-roll that attack on this.
Oh, it does. Okay.
Why?
Because when he's poisoned, he has disadvantage on attack rolls. 12. You gotta meet it to beat it. That still hits him, but that would, yeah, he's still dead. Same result, just not quite as glorious.
You didn't go pew pew and laser them off with like your finger guns.
All right, Prath. So you're
Yeah. So
hauling?
grab him, disengage, and we're hauling.
Okay, you move where you're going to.
Yeah.
It's half movement to carry somebody, but again, you're a freaking.
Yeah. You know what? I think I can actually bring him up here, go back and get Arden and bring him, and go back and get Vega and bring him. So yeah, let's just do that. You know that scene out of the X-Men Days of Future Past with the explosion and he's running through the mansion?
Oh,
I'm with you. Yeah.
Yeah. That's me right now.
That's awesome.
Because I would still have 2 actions. So is that fine if I pull both of them as well, if they're not unwilling?
Yeah, because you probably have still half your movement. It's going to be like what, 200 feet at least.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's cool. Go ahead and put yourself where you end up.
Yeah, all of us end up by the. Oh, is this a wall here? I thought this was the door. I don't think I can scroll far enough.
It's off the map. The door is up along this path here.
There's like another wall here. I didn't realize there was a wall here.
Oh shit! You're right. Yeah, there is a staircase along the side.
I didn't realize that was like I planned all this out as I thought that
Don't
was
worry
the
about
exit. Okay.
I'll retcon that. Saying it's stairs right there. That's my fault.
That's
for
why
not pointing out when we started.
Yeah, I would have put the thingy like that way instead if that was the case.
Yeah.
Where would you have dropped Taco Bell? Like somewhere right here?
Yeah, right. All of us right here, like ready to go.
Except Arden's still on the ground going, there's dead rats on my balls! There's dead rats on my balls! Please! There's dead rats on my balls!
All right, Gary, you get one for that. You get one. I like it.
I'm good at groveling. I'm married.
Does that only work for enemies? Hold on. Feline agility, I can still, if I end my move within 5 feet. So, does it count because I moved him and the rats came with him, with Takobi? Can I pounce attack the rats? If I end my movement within 5 feet of an enemy creature after using my feline agility trait.
If you end it next to Takobi or Arden, I'll allow it.
Arden doesn't have any. They're dead, right?
No, he does. Both Arden and Takobi had rats on them.
Ardens were right there and they just died.
Oh,
remember?
that's right. Yep, I stand corrected.
Okay, that's why I was confused. I was like, these ones, no. So these ones, yeah. So like, let's say I was saying I drop Takobi here, but yeah, I would come back. Everyone's up here, and then I just jump on the rats.
Hey, Brian.
And make a melee attack.
Do I have to wait for my turn to play a card, or can Arden play the card?
You can play a card anytime. You don't have to be
Anytime.
Excellent. I'm playing this card. You guys will love this.
Oh, playing it, not burning it before you roll something.
Where is it?
Playing. Make it big and take a look.
Stop the I'm just going to use fire set flee for this. Oh my god! Yes! Alright. That's beautiful.
Oh my god! Alright. That's called let's fuck over the DM card.
Alright, so do I want me to make this attack still, Brian, or we just leave them here?
It's your call. Whatever you want to do.
Like this, like for this one here, the one that's on him. Does it also stop? Or
let me read it again. Instead of pursuing aim at your enemy, stare dumbfounded until you're out of line of sight. You know what? That's a gold card. I'm gonna say they fall off of you. Or fall off.
Okay.
Of me.
I'm not gonna bother doing the attack. We'll just we're gonna leave.
I'll put them back over here. And assume Arden played it then. Wow.
Not gotten a card in better time.
Wow.
That was beautiful.
Was that your new one that I just gave you?
Yeah, that's the only one I had.
Wow. Wow. Okay then,
Brian,
you
you screwed
are
yourself.
welcome. All right, so you
So
guys
yeah, we leave.
can clear the house, and as you're running away, hold on, let me get out of the fight music. Let's turn that
I,
off.
I had to turn the fight music off because it goes through my speakers, and it was irritating my wife.
Ooh.
Because I have headphones on, so I have to have it loud enough so I can just hear it. And yeah, so
You can
I
put it through your
turned it off.
headphones.
I know, I don't want it. More fun to do it the other way.
All right, hold on while I go find the read aloud text here. Oh, as you're escaping the house, you guys can hear all the ruckus inside. Well, technically, maybe it's not a ruckus because they're all dumbfounded. You can hear just moaning inside. Not sure if it's like, something coming at you, something staying there, somebody having fun. What's going on?
Or a little bone chicka wow wow.
And as you're running away, Okami looks back nervously at the house and looks at you guys. It's okay. How we getting out of here?
The boat.
The boat. The boat's gonna take us out. You going
Yep.
past the blockade? They let you through?
We're gonna sneak through.
You're gonna
We got
sneak
this.
through. If they
We're gonna
catch
sneak
us,
through.
if they catch
They
us, they're
won't.
gonna. I don't know what they'll do. I've heard stories.
We'll kill them. Don't worry about it. Don't
Kill
worry about it.
them?
We got you. We
Yeah.
got you, man. We
Kill
got
the
you.
guards.
We can't kill the
like
guards. We'll be wanted men. I'm an honorable man. I've never
You
killed
are.
anybody. Pay no
But-
attention to this blood on my hands. I've never killed anybody.
Other than
Oh
Otto.
God.
We know you killed Otto.
We know what you've been eating.
Yeah.
You say that to him, Arden?
I'm not saying that. Go ahead, Arden.
You say that to him, Arden?
No. Arden's still on the ground groveling about his balls and dead rat.
I assume that by this point they're either dragging you out by your hair or your beard or whatever,
Yeah.
and you eventually wake up. Because every time you
Okay.
take damage, you get to do another save. So there you go. They're just kicking you in the nuts until you wake up.
If he hadn't did that, I was debating I was like pounce, and pounce is only on the enemy because I was like, can I just pounce on him and give him like a gentle little love tap to wake him up?
Just stick him with all your claws.
Yeah, just
All right,
like one of my
so,
cats caught my leg.
so if you guys are taking the route of getting back on the boat and using that to sneak past the blockade, this is going to be another series of skill challenges here. So give me a second to read this next section, since you guys just bypassed the encounter.
We didn't bypass it. We killed a lot of things there. We fought a lot of things. We escaped a lot of things.
We're genius. That's what we were.
We didn't get we didn't get whatever the treasure potentially was, but at the same point, like when the giant rat horde showed up, I decided that was not important.
I'm just glad the zombie horde never ever caught us. I can't
Yeah.
even imagine what that thing would do to us.
Like that thing is like we were like right there, right? Like if it got in touch range, I imagine it like just pulls you into the horde and you just goodbye.
Mhm.
All right, so the party must bypass the blockade around the city, either by or Okay, so skill challenge. You can, since you're going by the boat, it makes a suggestion of using stealth if you would like, or you can, if you can come up with another type of a group check that makes sense. You guys can talk amongst yourselves about how you want to do this. So
I
the
think
first part is just getting out of the city without being waylaid, kind of like your route here.
Mhm.
So 3 successes before 3 failures to clear the city hordes, and then there'll be another skill challenge to sneak past the blockade if that's your intent. And you're doing this by boat, correct? Is what I heard.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, because we don't have a tank. Humvee.
So you guys want to do it like before? You want to do stealth, or you guys got a different type of a group check you want to try?
We don't have.
Do?
It was Misty, I think, had the mist spell, right? That would have been like the cloud of mist we could have hidden.
Mhm.
So we
Yeah.
don't have that. So bump. I guess stealth. Yeah.
I think we gotta stealth it, guys. We
Yeah.
gotta try the stealth. But we might have to do something to distract. Like we might have to, toss a flaming javelin across the sky, or
On our way out, can we like set adrift some of the other boats? Like we're planning on like actually leaving the town. Like we thought it was gonna be later in the evening. Can we like you remember all the like flotsam that we were kind of pushing around, Brian?
Yeah, tow a few boats with us, and then
like let them loose, and then they'll just be like, oh, oops, I took the draw tool. Oops.
Well, there are
They'll
boats.
just be like,
there are boats all over in the waterways, so you got to like navigate your way through them as well.
So I mean, once we get out into the harbor or the lake.
Oh, first you got to get out of the city. That's what this first skill challenge is for.
Yeah, yes, we're kind of past that. I think we're sneaking out there. It was once we get out, what are we doing? And do we bring some of these boats with us?
Well, let's do one skill challenge at a time though. First, the skill challenge to get out of the city. So if you guys doing group stealth check, that's what I need to see. That's what you're doing.
Group stealth check is what we're doing to start.
You good with that, Ryan?
Let's do it.
All right. Path says
to the GM.
Sneaky. And our sidekick Elmo is sneaky. And
you see Arden. Wow, you guys all rolled really well. So that's one success. Matter of fact, you only see like one single rat just kind of squawks at you as you go by, and that's it. One success.
Arden
has all right, go again. Round 2. Path. Olmo.
I'm just waiting for one more, I think.
Taco Bell.
Oh yeah, it is Tacoby. Tacoby, you with us? Ryan?
I'm sorry, say again.
I need another stealth check from you.
There's 6 checks in total.
Well, it's 3 successes before 3 failures, and you're fine. All right, so that's another success. You don't seem to see any hordes or rats following your path.
One more.
Jesus, one more for the win.
You can see the harbor.
Path and Olmo.
Dude.
Okay, so
Vega and the Ardennes, or Vegarden.
So everyone rolled, right? Because now it's getting all jarbled as far as I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep.
You barely got by that one. 3 successes, and you guys are out into the harbor, and you can see the blockade still patrolling across the lake. So this is a little bit different skill check for Ryan's purposes. So when you guys came in, this is more like I don't know if you've been with me when we've done the I forget what that book's called, Uncharted Journeys. It's where you guys pick a leader, and the leader makes his choice, some kind of a skill check. If he passes that, it adds a plus to everyone else's rolls as a group check, or it gives everybody a deduction on their skill check on a group check. So you guys can decide who wants to be the leader and what kind of a skill check he wants to do first, because that will dictate basically how everybody else may or may not do on their group check roll. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
What kind of a check would we do?
I have a suggestion.
Yeah.
One, Brian. So, are there other boats that have floated out, like kind of like distraction boats, or that we could we're not just the only boat that's sticking out in the lake from the harbor, or from
you would be the only boat that's actually like going out towards them. You could see along the beach, like when you came in, there are like several we call them capsized boats with dead bodies and stuff floating in them along the beach.
So the question was, I guess earlier, was some of the boats that are like stuck there in the mouth there, can we bring them out with us from the mouth of the canal and have them as distractions?
I'm going to roll, if you have a bunch of boats going out into the harbor, that's going to draw eyes to you, not distract somebody.
I was thinking more like, I'll describe for you. I thought was like, let's say there's 3 boats patrolling, 4 boats in the harbor, they can only check 3 of the 4 boats. Does that make sense?
Oh, you're trying to
Yeah.
see, press your luck.
Like
don't
that thing
check
with
your boat.
the cup game, you know, right?
Yep.
I don't know how everyone else feels about that.
That's going to have a pretty high DC because they're not
Okay.
going to let any boats get by. Even if they can't inspect them, they're going to at least stop them or collect them
Shoot it with some
before they
fire arrows or
inspect them.
something.
Yeah.
Okay, no fair.
I
In
think
that
we
case,
just stealth it. We
what
either
if
set fire to the whole bay, like the docks and everything, as we leave,
Shit.
or we and kind of sneak off to the side, or we just stealth and try and sneak out. I think sneaking out is probably the best.
I'd say sneaking is one thing. Let's just all try and hide in the boat while we get out. But I think you should do an acrobatics to steer us and try to steer us, make us float away from the patrolling boats.
I will use acrobatics to control the boat.
Let me think on that before you roll
It's
it.
like how he uses the pole to steer us. It's the poles we're still using, right? Or paddle.
Yeah.
Once you get out in the harbor, I mean, you're not going to be able to touch the bottom, so that's going to be oars.
Well, or he's using acrobatics. He's actually in the water, holding the back of the boat and using his strong legs to kick.
I need to remind you something about being in the water. Do you remember when you got to the beach, what you guys saw in the water?
The blood, the very nasty, nasty water.
Yeah.
And what was eating all the nasty, nasty stuff in the water?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, let's not do that.
Oh, one thing I do want to do, Brian, actually, before we, go out and sail out, I want to check and make sure there's no rats on our boat that we're like stowing away. Bring a whole plague to Faerun.
What were the things in the water, Brian?
When you got to the beach,
Yeah.
you saw several large sharks.
Okay, so can I use this? How do I put this out there?
Nope, I see it. Arden has
I
the
don't see
ability to
it.
communicate in a limited manner with beasts and plants. They can
And
understand the
tell
meaning
sharks.
of Arden's words, though Arden has no special ability to understand them in return.
But
Arden
I'm
has
going to tell the sharks to make a frenzy 200 feet down the beach, away from us, to go into a feeding frenzy to distract the patrolling boats.
So let me make sure I'm clear. So the patrolling boats are not anywhere near the beach.
I understand.
They are out in the harbor, just keeping any boats from going in or out.
Right. But I'm going to send the sharks near the boats, but away from us.
Okay, I think you said along the beach.
To do like a feeding frenzy where they're like just like as if chum was in the water and they're just splashing and jumping and creating this huge distraction way 300 yards to the east, and we have clear sailing to the west because the boats patrolling are going to go, holy shit, what is that? We need to go check this out. And they're going to go over there and they're going to be watching these sharks flipping and jumping and swirling. And what the hell are they eating? And we're just going to sneak out down the back road. Nobody's looking.
I'm with you. So,
yeah.
Are you wanting to use that for your leader role or for your group role?
I'm offering it up as the leader role. I'll put it out for everyone to see what they think. How's that?
So here's what I'll say: if you use it for your leader role, it's still going to be like a animal handling check, but it's got to be by Arden because he's the one casting it. But I'll give it to you with advantage.
What do you guys think?
Or if you use it for your group check, I'll say you guys. So you still got to do the leader check, but if you do this as part of your group check, that will. I'm not going to say exactly what the benefit is, but it will benefit the entire group if they're doing a stealth check to try to sneak by.
Okay. So I'm doing a charisma check.
You guys decide what you want to do.
Well, so if Vega still does the handling check and tries to, so discussion-wise, no. If Vega does the leader role to steer us away from this giant horde of sharks we're now sending off to the other side.
No. I'm saying his leader role with this is how good he gets the sharks to get into a frenzy near the boat.
Mm-hmm.
So if he does good on that roll, then everyone else automatically gets a plus to the stealth roll, but I'm going to say you get an additional additional bonus to that stealth roll if you use this speech of Beast and Leaf just for that group check. So it's one or the other. Either use this speech of Beast and Leaf for the leader roll, or use it for your group. It'll give a benefit to either one of them, but not both of them.
I think I'll do the leader roll because it says I have advantage on charisma checks to influence the critters, right?
Yep.
So it'd be a charisma check, and then you guys would do the stealth check with the bonus if I succeed.
But
Right?
then is there a leader roll still or no? That's what I'm getting
Yes.
confused on. You
Yeah.
say leader
Yes.
and group.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is yes, do that. Wait, what? So then what would the group roll be for?
Stealth. We all going to get an if I succeed, you
Yes.
all get an advantage to the stealth rolls to get out of there.
Okay. So the other thing on that is if you use that as the group, and Vega succeeds on the leader, we have 2 bonuses.
I don't think
Potentially.
he's giving us that. Oh,
But you're only using speech of Beast and Leaf for one or the other, not both of them.
Yeah. So Vega would do leader for a potential bonus if he succeeds, and Arden would do speech of Beast and Leaf for another potential bonus as a group check. You can't do it twice, is what it is. So you do 2 different things.
I think what Gary's saying, he wants to do it as a leader, and I'm okay with that.
Oh yeah.
So it'll either be I'll give you a choice. You get advantage on an animal handling check, or you get advantage on a straight up charisma check.
I was going to go advantage on the straight up charisma check.
Okay, Ryan, you okay with this?
I sure am.
All right. So you whisper to me, Gary.
Okay.
Just click on your charisma, not a save. This is a charisma check, so click on your charisma.
I know. I'm just taking a breath to make sure I do this right. Here, fishy, fishy. He's up on the bow going, here, fishy, fishy. Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. I need you guys to do me a favor. Go and make a frenzy.
Okay. He has made the roll. Now, is everyone else doing stealth? Did I understand that correctly?
Yes. And we're going to stealth the hell out of there.
Okay, so I need a group check. Stealth.
You or open?
To me.
Now, does Arden still do a stealth or no?
Only if there's a tie.
Okay.
So give it away, give it away, give it away now. There is no need for a check by Arden. Arden sends off this little, what do you call a flock of sharks? That's called something probably. A collection.
A murderous shark.
A jaw of sharks.
Yeah.
Up next to one of the nearby patrol boats, and they're just going into a frenzy. And you guys are able to slip by the boat without being noticed. And you guys make your way back to Overlook. Because I don't think I made you guys do 3 checks for this one. It was just 1. So
you made us do 2, I think, on the way in, actually. But
you guys have done the hard part. So you guys are out of it. So let's see here.
Did we finish one shot in 3 shots?
On a success. Here we go.
Oh yeah.
You guys
Jason
return
posted
Hokami to Overlook. And Hokami, I'm assuming during this point, someone's going to ask him about the reward. Since no one did while you're in the room.
What? No, I totally did. I definitely did, and he was like, "I can't." Didn't get it out.
He said, "I don't care about it right now. We need to get out." Right, but that was the extent of the conversation. So
pretty much.
He tells you that the inside the piano was his collection of money to pay you guys, along with the key to the vault. But I gotta read. What does he do? Back because he has a vault back in Overlook. Hokami returns to Overlook. Oh, yeah, he has a password along with a key. So his password or key, either one would have worked. And he discovers his vault is empty. He doesn't know why or where everything went. But as recompense for saving his life, Hokami gives you each a family heirloom that he kept hidden in his chateau in Overlook. So everybody gets to roll for a magic item.
Ooh.
So let me pull up my magic item spreadsheet. And let's get ready to roll. Doesn't sound as good as Rumble.
Can we take a bio break first?
No, you cannot. You have to stay here and swim in your own pee, Gary.
I'm gonna
Yes.
pee in a bucket.
Okay.
Your wife's
All right.
there just going, what the hell?
If you both need to go take a pee break, you can. Otherwise, I'll stick around here. We can roll while Gary's peeing.
I'll roll his being, sure.
A group
Alright,
of sharks is
so-
called a shiver.
First things first, roll me a D100. Whoever's rolling
I'm gonna
first.
go AFK for 2 minutes, real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do me and Elmo while they're doing the bios. Guys, I looked that up too, Jason. A shiver of sharks.
Oh shit! No, Jason was here. How long?
Yeah, Jason's been observing the whole time. He's been here for
Most of the time.
yeah.
I'm sorry, man.
Let's see. He's been here
Alright.
since
You can
about
DM and don't worry about it.
45 minutes in.
Uncommon item is what you got. So next up, Anthony, roll me a D770.
419.
Can you imagine that if that was a real die?
I know, just
That's what it looked like. Big as a tavern. 419. I'll let you re-roll it if it's not something your character or anybody here could use. Okay, let's see here. Nobody here falls under that class, so re-roll it.
Bing. 283.
I am back from Tinkletown.
Okay. I don't know if this is a DMG item or not. It is a roll me a. I need to read it first. Roll me a D4 just for shits and giggles right now. I may retcon this. 4 vials of paralysis poison. Is paralysis poison in the compendium? Or do I need to pull this up from somewhere? Someone tell me if it's in the compendium.
I'm looking right now, but it's slowly. Do. Conditions paralyzed. Beholder's paralyzed. Right. Wand of paralysis. Nope.
Son of a bitch. Master Magic Item Library. This game is currently frozen due to inactivity. Well, don't do that, Roll20. I need to know what the hell this is. All right, hold please. Well, write it down for now. And I'll look it up between now and next session because that's what it is.
Yeah, I'll just go edit. And it was 4 vials. 4
vials of paralysis poison. All right, Gary, you're back. So roll me a D100. See what kind of rarity you get.
D100. For shit.
Oh, a couple of them on the chat window so I can see it. 35. Yep, that's uncommon. So roll me a 770, Gary.
I gotta figure out a way to print a 770.
We were talking about the size that would be.
Oh.
He's the size of Arden's left nut.
No, that's a rat.
Oh, that's right.
I'm pretty sure that we've had this before. This is Shadow Dancer's gloves.
Oh, I have the boots, is what it is.
You have the boots? Like
Path
has them,
yes.
or some other character?
Path has them.
No shit. All right, so I think there may be some trades going on. So Shadow Dancer's
there might be
gloves.
some trades going, yeah.
I'll have to bring that that handout over as well. So someone mark that down. Shadow Dancer's gloves. Uncommon, require attunement, and they are part of a set. Okay, is Ryan back yet?
Yep.
Okay, roll me a D100, Ryan. Uncommon, around the horn. Roll me a 770, Ryan. $469. $469. All right, and you are a spellcaster, right?
Yep.
Would you like another magic staff? Do you have a magic staff right now?
Nope.
Okay, so you get a rune staff of evocation.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And while you stepped away, I found out that my magic item table has been what do you call it, archived, because I haven't been in it in so long, so I've got to go back in and restore it. So hold on 1 second. While I go do this. So I
That's
can
why I
pull
was
this
like,
stuff
I'm
over.
pretty sure we had them before.
Yeah, you have. Just if I don't use something for a long time, they archive it, and I got to go restore it. So scrolling. Man, it's been that long since we've done this. There we go. Restore game.
And we're not rolling for the NPCs.
Sidekicks don't get magic items, just the
So I
PCs.
thought I'm just gonna close this heat now.
All right, transmogrifier, master, magic item, library. Hey, now I'm in there. Okay, someone repeat to me what you got, so I go find it.
Shadow Dancer gloves.
Shadow Dancer's gloves.
No glove, no love. Jason, I like my term of murder of sharks better than shipper of sharks. Sorry.
It's a murder of crows.
I know,
Sharks.
but I like to make shit up. So
There are the gloves. All right. What was one of the other items?
Paralysis poison, 4 vials,
Oh yeah, also a rune staff. Rune staff.
and roots of evocation.
Yep.
That's the 3.
I'm already in the R section, so I'm gonna grab that one first. Restore. Show to players. Okay, and you said the last one was vial of paralysis poison, right?
Yes.
Vial. Paralysis poison. Here we go. There's all 3 items. So peruse those. If you need to have a conversation among yourselves about if you want to trade or somebody needs something more than the other, now's the time to do it.
Vega, Gary, I currently have the Shadow Dancer's boots equipped.
So you should give me the boots.
Well, so just working on what they do. The boots is a 5-foot bonus to speed while stealthing, increases to 10 feet when you start and end your turn in dim light or darkness.
Yeah, but while I'm hidden, using these supple gloves, and it's the supple gloves part that I like. My attacks are more deadly.
Yes. So either or of us with 2 pieces of the set get the bonus of movement and or attack.
Yeah.
However, that's a good question, Brian. Can I actually even wear the gloves where I have claws?
Yeah, I'll say that. I'm not going to put that limitation on just because you have claws, you can't wear gloves.
What do you have to offer? Like, I'll sell them. I'll give them to you.
I got an
back.
I got an immovable rod.
You don't want to touch your immovable rod.
He's a new character. He doesn't have a plethora of magic items like you guys do.
I have 4 vials of paralysis poison.
Oh, if you had 5, we'd have a deal.
How
much gold have you got? Do you have 10 platinum?
I think you'd be better off touching my rod.
Hey.
I have 250 GP. I am not a rich cat.
Dude, I'm not worried about it. I'll trade you for the poison.
Take poison?
Yeah,
I was. If it didn't, I was gonna ask Brian if it was possible to put poison on my claws, like nail polish kind of deal.
Oh, nice. Well, I'll use it with my life giver because the life giver sword with poison on it. Like, how good is that?
You always attack with the dagger second. I'd say would it be better to attack with the dagger first with poison, get them paralyzed, then attack with advantage with the life drinker?
Yeah, it could be.
I don't know how that works, but I know you always do 2 attacks and you do it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There you go.
take
You can
take
have-
those
you can have
vials.
You can have the gloves, buddy.
And so Ryan, so we don't lose sight of this, that
Nope.
rune staff you have is an uncommon variety. I think it shows all the stuff for the higher variety. But this one isn't uncommon. So you have those 2 spells added to your list. Managed to make some kind of a note on your character sheet that you have the uncommon version.
How do I add it to the bio and info again?
If you edit, you go in there and you put the square bracket on each side of the actual name there, rune staff evocation. That'll create a handout for it.
All right.
So same thing for you, Anthony, and you, Gary, if you guys
Yep.
want to add that to your bio
Working
section.
on it. For some reason,
I'll
it's
say-
giving me all kinds of trouble with Roll20, so I'm having to pop everything out.
And just so I'm clear, the bio section is the bio tab, not the bio, like, we can just go in and type any kind of backstory. It's the bio tab. Is where you put
At
this
the
with
top.
brackets.
Yeah.
You got it, Ryan?
I think so.
All right. So, he found his vault empty. So he is missing all of his riches, all of his wealth, with the exception of whatever wealth he had at his chateau. This is designed to lead to a potential one-shot side quest or whatever. If you guys choose to try to find his hoard, his vault, his missing money.
Mm-hmm. That asshole owes us money.
And also, you guys, after a week or two, the Wycloran, the witch order within Rashomon, ordered the annihilation of Irinla. That's the town you guys left. Says the witches, along with platoons of druids, clerics, and paladins of Rashomon, bombard the city for 3 days and 3 nights, leaving nothing alive. It will take many moons to rebuild, but the land has been cleansed of the wretched.
So can we take this opportunity to buy some cheap land in that town and become slumlords?
Probably so. I think Hokami would say if he had any money left, he'd do the same.
I got like 2,500 gold.
You have 2,500 gold? I've been giving you guys too much money, haven't I?
Yeah, that's just Vega, and that is not even anything we've gotten in the last little bit. So,
And I will say that the whole 10.000,
Yeah.
that was on purpose.
Was it 10 feet?
It was 10, but he thought, okay, no one's going to come over 10 platinum, so what if I put 10.000 and someone just reads it real fast? That would definitely get their attention.
can I just kill?
We
this
knew
guy?
it.
Deceiving us? I say we just kill him.
But we don't know that because he didn't have the treasure anyways.
Yes, he didn't have that much treasure at his manor. All his treasure was in his vault. So, but that's the reason why no one else also came. Because it said 10.000. No one else wanted to mess with a whole town.
Arden looks at the guy and goes, normally I'm a pretty happy guy, but you're kind of a dick. Just saying.
I know. I'm sorry. I didn't like doing that, but I had to get somebody here. I would have died.
You better. What was in your vault before we decide to help you go get it?
Everything.
Don't lie. Don't lie.
Family heirlooms,
Everything was in there.
land
All our
ownership.
wealth.
Come on, what do we got?
All
You
our
have
wealth. Deeds
scroll
to
of-
properties.
Scroll of the Comet.
I had a different kind. I had a scroll of Tidy Cat.
We need that in our group. Endless cat litter.
All right,
These
so
are my
there
opposite color.
ends the one shot.
Oh my god.
I should know better. Anytime I buy something that says a one shot off the internet, that very rarely turns out that way.
Hey, Brian, and there wasn't a single portcullis.
There was not. How about that?
It took us 3 days.
Well, we are going to jump back into 4E whenever I get the next module up and running. Which just heads up, guys, I'm still way behind on this, so it's probably going to be several weeks before I can get the first session ready to rock and roll. I may try to throw in some. I think I talked last time to some of the group. Try to come up with some special, really one shots that I'll make sure they are one shots. But I may make them more catered towards backstories that are in your characters. So I'll try to see if I can come up with something like that. In the meantime, until I get the next chapter of Into the Abyss ready to rock and roll for you guys. And maybe by that time you've got 2024 to review. I got the book this week. I haven't looked at it yet because I just got back from Houston yesterday. But take a look at that and see if and when we may start playing around with 2024 rules.
Cool.
So
We get how much platinum do we get each? 2?
None.
No, we don't get any. He didn't have it. He scammed us. Prick.
his 10 platinum was in that piano.
Well, we can go back and get it. They've
They
annihilated
just
everything.
nuked the town.
Yeah. They
I was
killed
like,
everything living. They didn't flatten the building.
no. I'm picturing like Hellfire Annihilation, like whatever was there is
Yeah.
now melted into like gone.
So
Evaporated.
druids, clerics, and paladins. So I imagine it's like, what can druids do? Turn undead, what the druids did. Paladins, a bunch of smites, and clerics, a bunch of moonbeams, probably.
Yeah.
Plus, all the Wyclon witches are probably just fireballing the shit out of everything.
Yeah.
Fireball.
But I imagine the moonbeam is going to probably screw them up a lot more than that fireball, with all that radiant damage on them. So, regardless, hopefully that was fun for you guys.
That was a riot. That card couldn't have come up at a better time.
No shit. But yeah, so behind the DM screen, if these big guys would have surrounded you, they would have had advantage on their attacks. If they hit you, you become prone and you get sucked into the center of this thing.
Jesus,
And then
what's
they
the
have
save?
advantage on their attacks every single time. Every time they hit you, you go prone.
How do you get out of it?
You got to not get hit. You got to survive. You got to fight your way out. Someone's got to try to pull you out. I don't know. It doesn't tell me that. It just told me all the
that's
bad
why-
shit that happens.
This is why I did not want to be in that pit. I was like something. All I was thinking was what's that movie? World War Z.
Yeah.
And it's like somebody gets pulled in and just you're gone. They just like going through a meat grinder.
Plus, I don't know if you noticed it when they were coming up to every time they grew, they were getting more hit points. There were just more of them pouring out from the basement. So you had to somehow like separate them from the rest of the horde. After they take damage, single little rat wretch would have peeled off of them. So
And now
yeah,
we're replacing
it was going to be a really fun boss fight for me.
It wasn't a great boss fight, Brian. We did the best part we could do about it. We left.
So let's just share here what some of the damage would have been. We put it in chat for you guys. Just
That card was so opportune.
Oh my god.
The attack wasn't very good, but 27 piercing damage. If it's a creature, it takes more poison damage.
So that's
Rat Rich
one.
disease.
The whole thing is one attack.
That's one of their attacks, yes.
How many attacks did they get as a horde?
3
47.
attacks. Three
Three
attacks.
Fuck.
48
And-
plus
With
2d6.
advantage.
Yeah, if you get pulled inside and to get knocked prone, it's with advantage. See, they also had
So
claws.
3
Claws! Brian, it's not effective if you don't use the voice when you say claws. Claws!
Claw, the claw. There you go. There's the grasp.
That's to seize all creatures and grab everyone.
Yeah, so it would have been.
My
I was looking
fireball
forward to it.
was
That's fine.
useless then, right?
You fireball did like nothing.
Yeah, it was useless.
I did. I mean, I think they started off with. I don't want to say how many hit points they get, but you knocked them down by more than 20.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, I think your fireball did like 26, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
that was-
I am so glad I went with a grab dude and run the fuck away plan.
Yeah, that was brilliant. and the Shadow Bridge was an awesome idea too.
That's pretty cool.
That worked out pretty good, guys. That was some good strategy. It
Okay.
reminds me of one of the first early games with Rob that Rob was running. We were clearing out pirate caves. And so we beheaded the guys we killed, and we bowled their heads down the hallways at the cave they were in to intimidate them and give an opportunity to surrender. And they actually surrendered. And the whole time Rob is like rolling, and he's like, "It worked." Like,
It shouldn't
you
have worked,
idiot.
but
It worked. So we got the whole pirate crew to surrender. So. Oh, that was fun, Brian. That was excellent.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
glad you guys had fun with it. Just keep an eye on Discord for when I will set up the next one. Just respond
Brian.
accordingly. Did you have more
Cool.
fun this time, Ryan?
Hey, Arden actually got to do something.
I always have fun.
Okay, well, I just know that last boss fight, like the boss was dead before you got into the room, so I felt kind of bad for you.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
Oh yeah, now I remember that.
Yeah. So I try to make sure that everyone got a chance to fight this time. That's why I put you in the middle of the room.
Oh my god.
so Ryan wasn't here for it the last time I did it, but I literally past whole thing is he gets the zoomies, like that's the joke,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah, we
he
saw
just
it,
literally
yeah.
just bounces off walls. The zombie thing here though, Brian, I'm so glad you didn't infect me this time.
I never could hit
Like you hit me once, and they haste saved me, right? They haste saved me because like
you. Right.
God dang it, every other time get it cured, infected, get it cured, infected. It's like please stop. There's only so much penicillin I can take.
Or when you lie on the ground groveling for 6 turns.
Yeah, in
Yeah, but you-
hindsight, when did you cure yourself?
Oh, while we were cruising on the boat.
Okay, all right, because technically you should have been losing max hit
The hit
points for
points.
every short
Yeah.
rest, but I couldn't remember when you healed yourself. But yeah,
Yeah,
you're good.
the first short rest.
Yep, you're the wrong person to try to inflict it upon.
Funny.
And every time you're like, oh, we target Path, and then Path like, no, no more charm.
All right, guys, I'm gonna kill the recording. Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Awesome.